I talk to myself
Commentary.
so much.
It feels like to go through things.
I'm just like, how can something that was everything be nothing now?
I'm over here in a different room doing debating with the kids. Yeah, homework should be bad. Yeah.
Why aren't you letting me know that you miss me?
There's going to be a lot of mums dropping dead soon if you guys don't stop swearing on your mum's life.
And you have
Think.
conversations out loud as well in the shower.
You gotta have conversation when there's
I feel
so
like
bright
I
down
hear
your
that
mouth.
a lot.
What I was trying to say was,
Bro, does God have any more friends?
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Disruption Podcast.
Ows.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
Episode 180 something.
Definitely 7.
187, I thought so. It's no the Baghdadi.
It's Chief Fullasoji in the building, baby.
It's your girl Moeezy.
The Prince was happening,
Yeah,
baby.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to you guys. We're officially over 1,000. I called it last
We
week.
are getting paid now.
Bro, it was getting close. I was like, the episode's definitely dropped, and I don't think we've crossed 1,000 yet. And I just did a little refresh.
We
1,009.
did.
Yeah, we're getting paid 5
good,
cents
we're
an
good.
episode.
5 cents a year.
5 cents a year, my bad.
No, but shout out to you guys. Very
Honestly.
good.
I actually wanted to shout
trying
out
to
some
say?
specific people
Oh, goodness.
because of that. What do you mean goodness? What do you,
Oh,
how could this go wrong?
Like the last
No, I just
people
wanted to,
that
I just wanted to
obviously-
shout out people that I've seen a lot commenting
A lot of people are going to be hurt because you would have missed them, but okay.
No, it is what it is, all right?
Well, they should comment.
And also what it is there's recency bias. Because I'm also
So
just
I'm not
obviously
looking at
seeing.
episode 102.
Right. I'm just seeing who's obviously commenting a bit more now.
Oh.
Who's just, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's just get
cool.
to it.
Let's hear the
and then we'll
names.
give an honourable mention to someone who was one of the greatest, who I think has just changed their YouTube name and is actually someone else now.
Okay,
We'll get to it.
all right. I'll tell you what you're talking about. We'll go for it.
Shout out to Laura, love from London.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to Ahmed.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shout out
Ahmed
Ahmed.
Wair, I think it's weird. I don't know how to
Shout
pronounce that
out.
one. Shout out to Ahmed.
What kind of accent did you just put on?
Anyways. Shout out to Isaac Mayaka.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out, yeah.
Isaac.
Shout out Ewa. Ewa's also putting
Shout out
yards
Ewa.
beyond just the videos and the
We
episodes.
love her, yeah.
She's putting yards
Yeah,
for
she been
the back
holding
end.
it
Shout out
down.
to TMC Media.
Woo! Shout out TMC.
Showing love on the comments and that as well.
Oh,
Shout out.
word. Shout out to them.
He's gone through all our subscribers already.
There's more. Shout out Foundation House.
Shout out
Especially
Foundation
there was two
House.
accounts.
Yeah.
There was Foundation House CP13 or something like that. I don't know if you guys have been
Chris
seeing
Paul.
that. Chris
Shout out
Paul.
to them.
But shout out to them. Had a comment. Shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ.
Comments as well. A couple comments on the thing. Shout out GS Phantom.
Woo!
Doesn't necessarily
Phantom.
comment, but sends us religiously
GS Phantom's
a
actually on
Snapchat
it.
every single week.
He's
Shout
actually
out to
on it.
Phantom, for real.
Yeah, he loves it. Shout out to
Couple
that guy.
more. Shout out Flavia.
Shout out to Flavia.
Shout out Rita.
Shout out
And
Rita.
then shout out Sigali.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
Wow,
Sigali.
Beautiful comments.
Ah,
Beautiful
Y'all
comments.
holding it down
Now,
for us. Thank you.
honorable
Honorable
mention.
mention.
Seaman Thrower.
I knew you were going to say
Where's he gone?
No, I think you checked the
I
name.
believe
makes
Seaman
sense.
Thrower is business now. I believe because the icon is the same.
Hey, Seaman Thrower, like confirmed.
Let us know where you at.
Confirm your
Yeah.
identity. State your name and where you're
Tell
from,
us,
sir.
Tell us.
But yeah, we finally made it, man. So shout out to all these people. Shout out to everyone, obviously, everyone that tells us week in, week
You
out that
guys
they
are
listen.
amazing.
We're talking to some people again today as well about how they've just been rinsing episodes. The one that was a year 12 that said that
We're
you
getting
know,
it through it.
she's like, I genuinely mean it. Like she was telling me like, I genuinely mean that you guys are
That's so
actually helping me
sweet.
get through. And I
Oh,
was
she
like-
might need
That
more
is
help
so
than us.
Well, I was like, shout out to you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely,
Like, so yeah, man, it's been a journey. But
And yeah, shout out to all you guys for the love on the last episode.
Yeah,
'cause
for
we're
real.
getting a lot of,
Yeah,
everyone I
for
think
real.
personally has gotten some messages as well. So like generally, there's been a lot of love on
One
that.
of their favorite episodes.
Really good episode.
It was.
I think it's definitely the
solid.
longest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might need a part 2.
It's very rare that the longest episode ends up being the best episode.
I mean, did someone comment talking about I don't normally like long form conversations,
Yeah.
but y'all had me engaged through it? I say yeah.
Shout out to you,
3 hours,
ADHD.
yeah.
I did see a topic today. I think I want to start episodes with stupid topics from now
All right.
because I keep seeing these dumb
Don't
things.
you always? You literally started last time with how can
Yeah, I
you
know.
use shit if you
So
don't shart or
cold.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. So what is it this
I'm trying
time?
to keep this up. I heard this statement. Now, this is not my opinion.
Okay.
This is just a statement,
The
which I was
preface.
like, I can see how people could feel this way or think this way.
Okay.
Somebody said, being a woman over 30 that's happily single is like a man over 30 saying, I'm happily broke. What do we think of that?
Oh, yes.
a woman
I can
who
see how they
is
found that
over
equation.
30.
I can see that equation too.
I can delve into that, but I want to see where you guys
Yeah.
take it first.
I
maybe
can
I can do
understand that
damage
equation.
control.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might not agree with it, but I can understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does that mean?
So a woman's
Equates.
over 30, so both over 30, yeah? Because we're out of the playing zone. Woman over 30 says, I'm happily single, is like a man over 30 saying, I'm happily broke.
Yeah.
The reason why the equation is balanced.
I'm not going to lie. It's not, it's like 0.9.
No,
It's not a
it is
1-to-1.
balanced.
It's,
I'll tell you why it's 1-to-1.
but go.
Because of
I can be
societal
convinced.
expectations.
You know me.
You know, because societal expectations.
Yeah,
Men are supposed to have money. Women are supposed to end up in the relationships and
Yep.
holding things. That's what the societal expectations are, right? And everyone, obviously, by 30, we're expecting that we've achieved those things. That men are working in a good job and women are holding down their family and are about to, holding down a relationship and are about to progress a family.
Yeah.
So that's why they've put those two things equal there, because they're like, after 30,
You should.
as a man, and I'm happy being
should
broke.
have some,
It's like, oh, you're not meeting the expectations society has on you as a man.
Yeah.
As a woman, I'm happy being single. Oh, you're not meeting the expectations society has on you as a woman. And that's why the therefore,
Well, I'm convinced.
and then therefore, that's why the equation.
It adds up.
Bro, low key, doing those 3 dots for therefore.
Oh, it's actually, I love it. Bro, when I was doing the math,
bro.
like, you know what's the worst, bro? When I do all the work like that, I said therefore, but I say ends up being incorrect.
Oh, wait.
Never happened to you
Therefore,
guys?
How much do you think you still remember from like math methods?
Oh, bro.
Further math.
Things
Oh,
I
master
realized.
math.
2 plus 2.
I did further maths, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that just sounds like ESL.
Who are you,
That was
what?
like someone's text messages. Anyways, carry
Things like differentiation,
Nah, that ain't even the peak level yet,
I
bro.
can do.
Okay, right.
anti-differentiation. You might catch me lacking
Man said,
sometimes.
when did we flip the script?
Bro, it's because now you got to go back
Bro,
one and add
That one. You know what got me is when they started, bro. That little whoop.
Yeah.
Far out.
I can do bod maths.
Get out here.
Bod mass.
Yeah.
Okay, go. What
And
does
Say
that
say
stand for?
over. Say more right now.
Bracket. It is. Wait, but it is.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but you
it sounds
stopped.
like you stopped. It sounds like
You have 6 and you got 1.
She struggled with the next one already.
Huh?
It sounds like you struggled with the next one.
I know the O, so it be OD, division,
You're just telling me.
M multiplication, A is add, and then
Addition, all right?
addition, add, and then subtraction.
Okay. And O?
How I'm literally having mental blank for O.
Here's a hint.
No, I know what it is. Don't I
O
don't
is
need
actually not the first letter in the common term.
I don't need. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know what
Right.
it is. How I've literally just forgotten.
What about
O.
BIMDAS?
O.
Yes.
You all remember BIMDAS?
I remember that.
Yeah.
They
bro.
need a couple of minutes for the O.
Which Loki used to throw me off because I'm like, why is it MD here, DM there?
Yeah, it's mad.
But
They're doing a lot.
How do I actually not
It's alright.
know
It's
O?
alright. It's okay.
What's O?
it's for power. Ordinate?
Order. Yeah. Order.
Yeah.
I said order, but yeah. Sorry, Mal.
So I do remember.
You
Oh, the
proved nothing.
The core. So you know nothing for math.
proved
That's
nothing,
fine.
man.
The core is easy. Like
Core of
the
maths.
yeah. So normal, that's what they call it. The core,
Yeah.
right? Like the mean, median, all that kind of stuff.
You could even get the last one.
Mode.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That stuff is
Do
easy.
you guys remember the equation?
For what?
X equals...
Bro, what is it?
C
equal?
squared, yeah.
Yeah. No.
What
no.
are
Do you
you
remember
saying?
cos, sin,
Fam,
and
yeah,
Sorry,
cos.
I don't like how you started
Loki, I
with
like
cos.
that. Loki, that's
yeah,
nice.
I
Wait,
like it.
It's definitely
Sine.
sign first.
Yeah.
It can be
And
So
also when
Qatar, bro.
when they say sin...
Yeah, sin is a bit childish. It's sign.
Nah, yeah. but tell them what you're gonna
Anyways.
say because I know where you're going with it. The math stuff.
I'm talking about the quadratic formula. That's what I was talking about.
I'll go first. Let's try and do this because I'm about to feel so hot, bro. Is it B?
B squared
Is it B squared?
plus minus...
No. Okay. What is no? It's the discriminant equals
Yeah.
B squared plus
Plus
minus
minus
square root 4
AB? Something AB.
Nah, I think it's square root
And then it's
4
over
AC.
2. I know that.
And then over 2, yeah. 2B?
2B.
We're so stupid.
Are we though?
Bro, what's going on here?
No,
My life has never required it since.
I know,
was gonna
but
say,
like,
when
but
have you ever
this
needed
is why
to use
it
that?
hurts me. Okay, where I was
Because
going
it's
with
actually
it.
elite knowledge.
Exactly. This is where I was
elite
going
knowledge.
with it because we were trying to. I got set up so
Bro,
hard.
today was such an L.
Today was the biggest L, bro. Oh, so bad.
happened?
So obviously we're running our workshops and that, right?
Yeah.
But today was meant to be a
Homework.
We were patterning to get tutors to come in. Someone else, sorry, one of the other co-founders. You know, I'm just gonna air him. Jeremy was meant to pattern tutors,
Yep.
right, for the students that require that.
Year 12 students.
The year 12 students that require that engagement. Anyways, we get there, students rocked up because some haven't been coming. They actually came today because like, oh, we're gonna get tutored.
Because they actually came for homework.
Exactly.
Normally they come for advice, but today they said,
Like, nah, bro, my
I
books.
need help with biology,
You get me?
further math, and methods.
So they came like, oh, the tutors here today? I didn't see any of them yet. I was like, yeah, they'll be here. Just go into the room. We'll come meet you soon. Anyways, I see Jeremy's chilling in there. He's already started. I'm like, I bet. I kind of want to tutor today because I actually feel like helping these kids out and there's no tutors present. So let's just jump into it. I walk into the room, and beforehand I told Jeremy, bruv, biology, that's my thing. I can pattern that. If there's anything else than that, I'm not coming in. He's sitting down. He's working with someone. There's another two sitting down. He's like, yeah, bro, further maths. I said, bruv.
But the guy said, I go bio.
I said, bro, I told you I could do bio. Like, I didn't even do further maths, bro. I did maths methods. Fam. I went to Carlos because I remember Carlos did further maths and he was the guy in high school. I said, Carlos,
it's
bro.
It's been a while.
I said, bruv, I need you to come in right now because this girl needs tutoring on further maths. I got no clue what the heck you guys learned. Carlos looked at me and said, I think you're on your own, bruv. I said, wow. And then he found someone. There was actually someone hanging around that did further maths. There was someone hanging around that did further maths. I was like, I bet. Phew, that one sorted. Let me go help the maths methods girls out. I'm like, sure, I remember that.
Oh no, bro. You don't remember nothing.
Holy, bro.
Probability stuff.
I was praying to God it was simple quadratic equations, bro. Tell me why we're doing what's the one with the not apoptosis, bro. That's biology. What's the one? Asymptote. Bro, where it doesn't reach. We're doing those ones, bro.
What, like the limits?
Log, all of that. Yeah, the domain, range.
Yeah.
Bro, I was looking at this girl.
Real quick for context, so Daniel and Jeremy were in a different room, just doing the homework.
This guy's having a
I'm
great
over here in a
time.
different room, doing debating with the kids. Yeah,
Right.
homework should be bad. Yeah.
Kids are getting Tim Tams, lollies,
Tam,
like it's a
bro.
good. Bro, the butcher's paper has been written on.
Bro, go crazy.
Bro.
Daniel comes up to comes with the app and said, hey, bro, look what I have to do, bro. I looked at the equation, bro. I said, you're on your own.
I tried to open up the VCAR, like exam explanations and all that, fam. Explanations didn't explain a single damn thing. Bro, I had to tell the girl, I said, look, I'm so
Bro,
sorry.
before you even told the girl, the guy was in the room with me, because I'm having fun with the kids, for like 10, 15 minutes. Look at the same question. And I was like, bro, she needs help. Like,
Yes, fam. We've genuinely lost all this knowledge.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're not using it in your day-to-day
How?
life,
But like at one point, it was everything.
when you were in school.
I'm just like, how can something that was everything be nothing now? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how have we forgotten
Yeah.
literally almost every single aspect of it?
Go.
No, that's it.
Because the only reason you had it was for the exam.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there was absolutely no application of it in your day-to-day life.
So the application.
Even when you were doing it, there was no application of it outside of maths class and the maths
right.
exams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas like there are things from school that you have learned and built on since then. Right? Good example. In English classes, you have to do like presentations.
Yeah.
Right? Or whatever. I don't know what they called them at the time.
Oral presentation.
Oral presentation. That's it.
Man, how old do you think you are, bro?
Man, just finish, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, I don't know. Yeah, but obviously, you're using that.
All right. So you use that. You learn some stuff, but then as you get older in work, you've had to give a bunch of presentations. You had to do this. You had to do that. You're actually much better than you were then, right? And you still remember I need to say something persuasive. Oh, I need to
convince someone.
you know,
to do this.
Your
I need to look at what they're saying and
your
actually break it
paragraph
down.
structure.
Exactly.
All of this is the teal.
But
Yeah.
There's application constantly, even though you go to the shops. Oh, this is not on discount. Oh, but you reckon you can do it? You know, you start debating, whatever.
debating.
All this.
But would there be a subject in which you didn't really apply, but you know?
That's what I
If I
was
was
gonna say.
asking
What do we
questions right
think
now.
we've taken that is actually like we actually still have? I mean, you
Jack
mentioned
shit,
it.
bro.
English, I reckon definitely maths, but not obviously all of it. There's definitely 100%.
No, I've
Are we saying in our
realized-
jobs or just everyday life?
life?
Just that you still have the knowledge that you still have.
Yeah, I've realized a lot of the population does not understand percentages.
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that's
Don't
what
be
I'm
out
saying.
there trying to,
We're
oh
all
yeah.
part of the yeah. Are we not part of? I'm saying for the people, yeah.
Mom said, "Oh yeah, 34%. 34% of the people in this room
Bro.
don't get it."
That's so
What
cool.
you talking about
But
here?
that's what I was saying. Now the percentages part is where
Crucial.
that's what I mean.
Yo, that's
I
where
lo-
life, bro.
Bro, that's life.
bro,
Guys,
you're-
20% discount.
Yeah, no, not even that. Your bank is telling you, hey man, you saved 20%. No, LMI, 20%. How much is that?
Bro, 20%
Fam.
sounds light, yeah? Next year there's 120K.
No, legit.
That's
Oh,
for like a
oh,
deposit,
I'll just
yeah.
wait till I'm at the
Yeah.
cashier to ring up how much I'm saving. She could tell you $7. You're like, yeah, bet. I guess that's 42%.
You get me?
But you should be saving
you should
100.
be, and you're already calculating that as
Yeah.
you've been walking
You don't
down.
know
man.
things, bro. You don't know things.
Right, because
Yeah,
last time
man.
I was shopping, I think it was selling like 30% discount. I think it was like 180 or something like that. So because like she was asking someone for help. So how much is it gonna come down to exactly? You know what I mean?
In
I
your
was
head, you've already picked up 3 of the items.
Cuss. I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
Within my budget, cuz. What do you mean?
That's what I'm wondering.
I
Like,
think
what
for me,
lessons?
that's the most useful. At
bro,
least.
it's 13 years, bruv.
No, but in maths, bro. What do you use
Oh,
in maths
maths,
every
man.
day?
I'm
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
I'm just saying the whole thing.
You man?
What lessons have
Entire
we
school.
taken away?
Ah, okay.
Like,
okay.
because legit, in terms of the class, at least the classes that I did, right?
You-
Maths methods, further maths, English, legal studies,
did
chemistry.
You did legal study.
Yeah. I love that, Joe. What's so funny about that?
Like, there was no part of you that was ever going to be a lawyer. Like,
I don't know what I wanted to do in general.
what was the other one? What'd you say?
Chemistry.
Okay.
Can you imagine this guy go, hey, know what class? Legal studies.
There's not one of
What is
those.
the books about?
There's not one of those classes, other than maybe English, that I could resit right now and score high.
Right.
Bizman? Did you do?
Nah, I did.
Bizman
I was
is-
in
Oh,
five.
you
Yeah,
do.
business. I'm putting in work.
Nah, business.
I'm putting in work.
Yeah,
son.
see, if I did that right now, I would score
You'd
high.
be able to.
Yeah,
I reckon-
business owner. I was lived
Nah,
experience in that.
PE was very useful.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, but you know, I was thinking about that today. Would you get higher on the beep test today than when
Wait.
you did it in high school?
Wait. First of all, when I said
He's
PE,
talking physical
I'm not
education,
talking about physical. I'm talking
vet,
about
right?
understanding. Yeah,
Yeah.
So biology.
But easy biology.
but you know,
It's like psychology. It's like-
no, because for me, like when I'm actually running. And then I'm getting tired. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that ATP. Holding
Shut
me down.
up.
I've exhausted all that.
And that's the lactic acid build up
Actually,
right
we should actually do the beep test.
now. No, we
Record
shouldn't.
ourselves and see how
I reckon
how well we go.
Oh man,
That would actually be very
I reckon
interesting.
I'll stop it.
I'm alright with my stamina, I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. It's just like at this age, you start to question yourself and say, why? Like, why did you can subject yourself to what you want to subject yourself
But
to.
why am I doing that?
So like, why do I want to do? If it's for content, fine,
Just to
whatever.
prove something. to
Well, like it
yourself.
would, I don't know. I'm like, okay, what did I teach myself? Wow, you're out of shape.
I knew that.
So now I'm out of shape and stupid.
get me, man?
Wasting time.
Oh, so none of us think we've gotten any lessons, man.
No, even life lessons. Yeah, sure, life lessons is something that I learned.
Social
Someone actually sent.
I learned that I was a social butterfly in school.
You're a social butterfly.
I learned that.
Oh, through school, yeah. See, I don't want to, because you're telling me big 13 years and we walk away with social life lessons. Nah, bruv. I was subjected to 8 hours a day of education. I need 13 years times 8 hours worth of
Worth
education,
of
knowledge
knowledge.
to come out of that.
But that's the thing. That's because
Well, there's no
you didn't
thing,
choose
bro.
to.
Yeah.
Think about it. Uni, everything you learn in uni, you're smarter than that now.
Within that
Within
realm,
that,
yeah.
within that thing that you learned because
Right.
you wanted to at that point. It's actually a big difference what you want to learn and what you don't want to learn.
It's actually funny. Yeah, we actually just spoke about that today. So when I was doing debating, should homework be banned or whatever it is, the kids were like, no, should it be banned or whatever. So it actually came down to them actually liking the subject. Well, because, you know, now it's like, okay, cool. Now we're not debating. Now we're just talking. Why don't you guys like doing it? You know what I mean? And then I asked the question, if you guys genuinely enjoyed the subject, would you do homework? They said yes, right? So, yeah, you're right. Like in that situation, it came down to them actually liking the subject. Because if you actually don't like it and then you're forced to do like 3 hours. Actually, the concept that I used was, okay, I was like, put your hands up if you play sports. They put their hands up. I was like, all right, cool. Who do you think will be better if you just go to training, you go home, versus someone who goes training, goes home, and puts in more work?
Yeah.
They were like, obviously, someone that goes home and does more training. I said, why? And then obviously we got into it, and then they were like, but it's different. I said, why? And then they were like, because we like it. You know what I mean? And then now we brought it back to the subjects. And I was like, if you do like your subject, would you do well? They said, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So it comes down to you actually liking what you learn.
And then now they just don't like all of them. So
Yeah,
now what?
that's the conclusion.
We don't like any of them.
Legit.
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, fair enough.
In line with the enjoyment and that, we actually have a dilemma. It's not the dilemma segment, but it ties in quite nice with what we're talking about right now. Someone asked us, what do you really enjoy at the moment? What do you really?
Your mum.
Oh, man. What's wrong with him, bro?
I don't know.
I can't laugh anymore because I'm kikiing at the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to not laugh now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
That was the hardest
about
of the
that.
joke.
Analyzed.
Yeah, the analyze.
But the question, what do you guys really enjoy at the
what do we
moment?
enjoy? That's a good question.
I've got an answer,
Thank you
but I
for
want to
sending
start off.
that.
Obviously, yeah. Thank you,
And it's not your mom. I was joking.
Thanks for clarifying that. Right.
Go start us off since you have it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was actually thinking, I think it was today or yesterday, what I'm really enjoying, right? This actually, what I'm about to say ties into so many things. Well, something you've brought up even as well for a topic for today. About the talking one. All right. Okay. I'm really enjoying being able to dictate how every single one of my days should pan out essentially right now, right? Obviously, there's one day that we do have to go into the office here, but it's like that one doesn't hurt because it's like I know that I'm setting it up for
There's a
XYZ.
purpose
I'm going to have this meeting. I'm going to have this conversation. I'm going to set this up. All the other days and stuff like that, I'm enjoying the fact that I'm like, okay, I'm going to plan this meeting for this day, or I'm going to organize to do this application for this thing on this day, or edit these clips on this day. That whole movement of my life and being under full control of that, I'm enjoying that so much right now. Like I genuinely, I think it was either today or yesterday I woke up. We'll get into a little bit more
Feel
about.
grateful for it.
No, genuinely. I woke up and I was like, this feels really, really like good right now. Like things are on my terms right now. Especially as there's a lead up to a lot of things coming up this year as well. It's like this headspace, to be able to be in this headspace as
Talking about Japan trip.
Yeah.
I knew it.
bro. Being able to be in this headspace, right? I just feel like it's so conducive for a good
life.
But also like the Japan trip, the good things to come. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, like I was like, I actually deep to yes, I was like, I actually enjoyed that I can move things
You have the
how I
freedom
need
to do that.
Yeah, because I feel like it's tricky when you maybe do like shift work or something like that. It is tougher because even if you enjoy it, you still have like set tasks that it's like you couldn't decide that this is what I want to do. Like you actually have to get these things done. So I was like, damn, I think it was also because I picked my sister up from where I used to work. And I was just driving, I'm like, bro, I actually used to work here.
Get in the car, brokey.
I was just looking, I said, fam, that was a time in my life, man. And I was like, yeah, it's good. It's good. But that's what I'm enjoying right now, man.
I like that.
I like that, man.
You went a lot deeper because when I heard what do you enjoy right now, I was like, I'm enjoying watching Atlanta.
Alright, but wait, hold on.
I'm finally watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never watched it.
Right. Because I was like, is there a new season or something? But alright. Yeah.
But no, actually, funny enough, like if a bit deeper, very similar to us, like because I work only from home, and that just gives me time to work on my own stuff as well, and like, just feeling like, holy crap, like at 26, like life is really on my own terms already. Like I'm grateful for it. Yeah, I enjoy that. Yeah.
That's really good.
Hey, dirty dogs.
I literally went second because I knew you guys needed more time.
I feel like I already answered the question once before.
Okay, answer
Which
today.
is the just when you have brunch on a random. I enjoy that, but I don't want to use that as a response. So, man, I don't know. I think I'm really enjoying life right now.
That's like literally everything.
Like that is everything.
They said,
Like-
"What are
like-
you enjoying life?" He said, "I'm enjoying life."
Like I don't know. I think with everything that we're doing, like just seeing things actually happening is actually very exciting. True. You know what I mean? So I really like that. So even with the podcast, what's going on, with what we're doing with the school stuff, it's like, okay, cool. Wow, that's happening. That's very nice.
Things are moving.
Yeah, things are moving. We even got the article that was very nice as
Yup.
well. Yeah. There's saying Mr. Olasaji. I was reading the article. Mr. Olasaji has said that African young people need these programs. I was just dying.
Bro, my name was
because
butchered for
what
time
happened is that
until I changed it.
fixed
Bro.
because Daniel spoke to the reporter, obviously, and obviously they wrote an article about the camp. So they said that was kind of cool. Started off just on Instagram thing, and then obviously ended up being published on Star Journal. So that was kind of cool. So I'm kind of enjoying that stuff to kind of see, like when you put in that
Fruits.
work, people are seeing it, and then which is nice.
Thank you for giving us an answer that suffices. That's 5
That was
marks,
very
mate.
profound.
That's
I
five
liked
marks.
the
Yeah,
answer.
it's good to see everyone's hard work.
There was evidence and explanation with the linking sentence.
yeah.
Like you actually completed
man.
that.
Couldn't
one.
have done that in year 11.
Yeah, it couldn't be impossible, bro.
You like that word published.
It's nice. We go for us, man. All right, that's it for that segment.
Oh.
Right, do you actually have something or not?
Yeah, no, I actually do. I feel like I've just been able to hang and see a lot of people a lot more, which has been nice. Like really making time for people, even though I still haven't been able to do it fully. There's still, some people, but it's like, yeah, just being able to hang out with
She
people.
called you sub-tier
I feel like
friends.
no.
It's all about
Boy.
priorities, bro.
It's all
Boy.
about priorities.
If
Please,
she's not making
please,
time for you,
it's
then you ain't
not.
important.
You're not that.
That's not the truth. But yeah, no, just being able to like spend time with people because I feel like in the past I haven't been able to. So right now is a nice time, good time to be in.
Oh,
And
Daddy
I'm
definitely
enjoying
got-
that a lot.
Daddy definitely got something to say about
Can
that.
I air,
He
I'm going to
really
air a bit
does.
of our business and then we can cut it out if you want, yeah?
What?
So like in the past week, yeah, I think I didn't see Marwa for like 3 days straight or something like that, which is crazy. Yeah?
That's unusual, huh?
Unusual.
Very.
So I didn't see it, but it wasn't because I was busy or didn't want to. Marwa had haps for once.
That's all right.
For
For like I
once.
think 2 of those days or something, right? she sees me finally. She's like, I haven't been feeling the love. I'm like, bro, you've been busy.
That's very annoying.
So, fam, you have been enjoying.
Did you mean it when you said that to him? Or like,
Nah.
did you just want to say something?
Nah, I just want to.
Ah, man, I don't know. I saw a little
But
song
like,
in
if
your
I
eye.
did mean it, it's because like, why aren't you letting me know that you miss me?
Bro, that's it.
Like-
that's, bro.
I want to know that you've missed me these past 3 days.
I love
that you
when
haven't
girls say
seen
this
me.
stuff. It's because
Let
they
me
know,
know that I miss you.
yeah, they know that's
You know?
not possible, but they want to know that you're trying.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Where it's like,
oh my
it's-
gosh.
it's been 3 days.
But you know
yeah,
what?
but you have not shown
no,
me
bro,
that
But
you want to hang out with me.
my problem
Yes.
is, right? Like, if you see your partner like every second day or every day, or
Right.
like at least even once every 3
Mm-hmm.
days, like for me, like genuinely, that's not enough time for me to miss you. Like, if I don't see you for 3 days, like, I actually don't miss you.
Oh, look at her face. Why is she shook?
Yeah, no, I agree. I
care.
genuinely agree.
Yeah, I would have been down to hang out, whatever. Like, I don't miss you.
So how many days would you say I miss you?
Yeah, what's a miss you
Yeah.
days?
Like a week. A week is like
I agree.
That's
I
a
agree
long
with the Donny.
time.
That's not
A week
That
is-
is a long
that doesn't mean we're
No,
not
no,
talking.
No, a week means I miss you and I mean it.
100%.
4 days means I miss you,
But like, do you
but
not
I just feel like it's the right thing to
enjoy,
say.
like their company? Okay, what do you say?
What's my answer to that?
Yeah.
No, the 3 days I felt it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Fucking liar, bro.
Nah, look at him.
Do you still think Japan Trip's gonna happen?
Yeah. No.
Under
Nah,
6 days, I'm not missing you.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
gonna lie.
honestly.
Like, actually, I don't
See,
miss
I
you.
can't wait for Nor to get
Under 6 days for
Is
me.
it because your days
think it's
are
funny
busy?
how-
Is it because your days are like full and they're busy and you've got stuff on? Or is it just like if you're at home, you're doing nothing and 6 days go by and you haven't seen her, surely you're going to miss her?
But yeah, okay, maybe that's the difference.
yeah,
I
okay.
don't have any days like that.
Not yet.
I don't have weeks like that even.
That way where it's just
I just
quiet.
have nothing. Like
Yeah,
I actually
see-
worked it out. On an average week for me, I have things every night of the like in terms of Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday. I have something on every single night.
Him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Timothy.
He's him.
him or overworked, whichever you want to call it.
No, but then that's different because
So
that
I-
means your time is occupied. So
100%
obviously you
my
don't have
time's
time to
occupied.
miss her. But like if you're at home on a Saturday night or
Wait,
something.
You saying your man doesn't work hard or what?
No, on a Saturday night because he's not working Saturday night. If you're at
Wait,
home.
hold on, but that doesn't even matter.
Bro, that's your
Think
fault.
about it.
Why'd you
Dude,
go
no,
out?
Because you're trying to say, oh, if you didn't have anything and you're at home, then
Yeah, what if you
they
enjoyed
wanted to
that
miss,
quiet
and then
time?
you're trying to compare that to
Okay,
someone
no,
who's working all
regardless,
the
even
time.
if you are out, you're still going to miss them.
Hey, like I said, under 6
Like,
like,
To be honest, a really good hangout with like friends, and I wouldn't be mad if she said the same thing either. Like if a really good hangout with friends, like that suffices. I don't miss anyone right now.
damn.
now, under 6 days is like,
You'll get there,
it's not I
guys,
miss
it's
you, it's like, how are you?
Yeah.
How are you is weird. How are you is like we haven't spoken in 3 months, bro.
No,
How are
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
No, no, no.
How are
Wait,
you?
Wait.
We haven't
So, okay, hold on. In those
Nah,
6
yeah, like-
days, are you guys? If you're, what
we're
if,
chatting,
Do you
that's the
text
thing.
No, no,
and stuff?
100%.
Oh, wait.
Phone calls at the end of the night.
Phone
even,
calls.
Yeah,
as well.
wait, hold
Come
on. Wait. You think we're not gonna
Because
talk?
girls can drag it sometimes. Literally after one day, I missed you today,
Bro, man
I
said
mean,
one day
all the
on the
time.
way home, bro.
Yeah.
bro. Like
Miss you already.
Enough.
Like, what do you mean?
It's
I-
it's
I
I don't
like.
know.
Every time I'm away, I just miss him. Like,
Ew!
what do you mean? I don't know.
That's different,
how to
that's
explain
different.
it.
That's
Like,
different.
you
Yeah,
know?
I get
No,
that.
like, I get it. Like you love your
Yeah, I
partner,
feel the
you
same
enjoy
way,
your
bro.
partner. All these things are good.
You enjoy
but,
their
like, do
presence.
you genuinely miss
It's not
them?
like I'm dying if I don't see
I know,
you.
I know,
dying
but
for
do
it.
you
Like-
actually like mean that? Like, oh, I miss you. Like, I crave your
No, I
presence.
No,
crave
it's
your
not a
presence
crave.
is mad.
It's not a crave because that's
what
I'm
missing
dying.
someone
I need you
is.
running
No,
late.
no. That's I'm dying for it. It's like,
dying
oh,
you're
like
asking
I
for
actually,
it.
it's more of like I haven't seen you in a while, especially 3 days. Like, oh, it's been 3 days. I haven't seen you. You know, I miss your presence, or I miss just chilling with you, just sitting beside
Hop
you,
off
seeing your
me.
face. Type
I
of
think
situation.
obviously it's because for the past how many years you guys been seeing each other that often, right?
Too much. I get you.
No, no, that's
But shouldn't that
that's
even
not where I was
be?
going.
you become accustomed to that, right? Now 3 days just feels
It's the
like
standard,
this is
yeah.
foreign. What's going on?
Yeah.
You don't like me anymore. Just say you're just not working out. you know, on that kind of vibe. But whereas someone who's already kind of seeing their partner, let's say twice, 3 times a week, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Maybe you should go Japan.
You know,
without
because
me,
you guys were like 10 minutes away, right?
yeah,
Where some people's a bit further than
very,
that. So
very
now,
convenient. Yeah,
you know, so then now imagine that, right? You can't really see your partner back to back like that.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's going to be like Monday, then Thursday, just because an hour and a half difference. I don't know. You get me?
I feel you. I feel.
But it
you.
makes, okay, like in line with this, yeah, I want to know, are you guys the type, let's say you guys hang out with your partner all day. Yeah?
Yes.
Like, let's say, you know, you good adventure.
Good adventure. Yep.
Good adventure. You drop her home.
Right.
Are you guys the type to also have another phone call conversation on your way home?
On the way
On
home?
the way
Yeah.
home.
Depends how good the hangout was.
Like, let's say the hangout was good, but like, do you guys normally have a conversation, like phone call conversation?
Right.
I have to spend like 4 hours together.
That's not enough. Ma will do that sometimes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but for the most part, it's just let me know when you're home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
You know what I'm saying?
But then we call when he gets home.
The conversation.
But
Yeah,
not
and then we
gonna
call
lie.
But
video
is it one of
call
those
when he
calls
gets
where like
home.
90% of it is just static?
Yeah.
Like you don't talk heaps?
Like,
I'm
bro, it's
watching
one of
him
those
eat,
ones
he's
where
watching
the
me,
phone
yeah.
is here, and I'm like getting my munch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Preparing
I'm
his
getting,
food.
Like WhatsApp, FaceTime?
bro. Okay, relax. Yes.
Ew.
New phone. Yes. WhatsApp video call. Gotta get that dial up, bro. Yeah, nah. You a phone call afterwards? Kind of.
Nah, like, I'll be honest, I don't like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say for
Because for me, bro, I'm like,
Bro, like we
I
wrapped
seen
up
you.
today.
bro.
thank you for tonight. Yeah, good night. Yeah, better go. Thank you so much for today. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. I wrap it up there.
And then I get a phone call.
Yeah.
How's your day? No, what time are you?
Yeah,
You
I-
normally, what you
I
do?
get the call on the drive home. Just like,
making sure you're good on that vibe or
just, I don't know, to keep company apparently.
for you?
For the drive home. Like,
For your
For
company,
you.
yeah.
as in
Bro.
you want the company.
Or they
She
want to give
calls.
you company.
Oh, kitty
Like she wants to keep you company.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't turn it down. But then.
For me, it's
yeah.
funny because I'm like, I like the silence.
This song was really good.
I've been thinking about this one song all day. And I've been waiting to hear it in my speakers. Bluetooth connected.
Bro, like,
Go
you're at
on,
a
bro.
restaurant, I Shazam that song, I want to listen to it.
Bro, you know when you've got the Google page open with the name so you don't forget it?
That thing is locked and loaded.
Bro, you already
Yes.
swiped left on Spotify.
Wow.
Like, I'm trying to deep the day. The day was
Yeah,
nice. Let me think about it. Wow, that was very
Deep it
good.
together.
Wow, I'm him.
Listen, yeah,
You know what I mean?
your girl being mad at you is so dragged, though, bro. Like, they're actually so annoying.
What's dragged about it?
I don't want to dive into that. This might be a whole kind of like. I reckon this is a pocket for another day because we've got more stuff for sure. But we'll leave it at this. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it at this for the listeners.
Episode around mid-August, maybe. We'll do
Safe
Hey,
time.
if you get it,
safe
you
time.
get it. You get me.
You get me? And if you didn't get it, you know what time it is. What? Bro,
Literally didn't get it.
You literally didn't get it. But yeah, your girl been mad at you mad at you is a very drag.
It doesn't make sense, but it's cute.
no.
Nah, it's kind of cute. You know
I
what
get
mean?
what you're saying.
But
I
it's like
realize
that-
we're all the
but
same when it comes
logically,
to that as
it doesn't
well.
make
Yeah,
sense.
you guys
We
are
are all
tapped.
the same.
Wait. This is my thing, right? I think this is what it is. It's what I said. I don't know if I said this on the podcast or I just said this when we were chatting. Girls like to go through things.
Okay.
Right? Like, this is why they'll have arguments with their friends, whatever. I feel like girls enjoy the feeling of like, I'm going through this issue.
Bro, what's that TikTok?
And so
when your men are behaving and there's nothing to talk about at the brunch.
Crazy quiet.
Quiet.
Bruh, girls are time to be like, I've been too happy lately. I want to go through
I need
some.
drama. But that's the thing. And then when your girl's dragging with you,
Uh,
it's like, it's annoying because it's like, okay, don't treat me how you treat your friendship.
Yes. I
Because
demand respect.
you're just trying to go through something, but now this is something too serious to be
You
going
get
through.
me? We don't
the fun of
just. There's no wishy-washy here.
that playful turns into a serious thing. You're like, damn, that went left.
We'll dive into
Suddenly
that.
every joke is so offensive or whatnot.
Don't worry. You don't have to defend women just
I'm
yet.
not.
Yeah, no, we'll
I'm
do this
not.
episode.
We'll do it when
This is
there's
a
another
this
one
is a
on.
separate situation.
How much do you guys talk to yourself?
Yes.
Because
I love this conversation.
I'll tell you where someone said it earlier this week.
Yeah, when we
One
had
of
the
the
dinner.
homegirls
Yeah.
said it, and Daniel like, yeah, we chat to ourselves a little bit, but then I forgot that happens. And then yesterday I was driving.
Is there someone else in the car with me?
No, I'm driving and I saw this car that's like being towed.
Oh man.
Crazy damage, bro.
Oh, is this in front of church?
I think it was near church.
Yeah.
But crazy damage,
Yeah.
right? I'm driving past and I go out loud. I go, Aussie accent. Oh, it's just a dent. and then I went, the boys would have loved that. And then I was like, wait, I talk to myself a lot.
I talk to myself
Commentary.
so much.
Damn.
I talk to myself. I
Like that.
I talk to two. There's two people in the conversation. I don't know how to explain this.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I am talking to myself, but the I that's talking to me is
That's
a
not the
different
same guy.
person. It's
No.
not the same person.
So you talk and you respond. You're responding to yourself.
Like I'm just trying to
Like, I
think.
get what you say because they said something. You're talking to yourself, but you're responding differently.
Bro, the me that's
You know?
responding is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's either the logic,
Yeah,
the one that's going, nah. Shouldn't do that.
bro. I mean, because the reason why I also realized I talk to myself, because they also ask, because I'm home alone now. Life situations have changed. I'm
Macaulay
genuine.
Culkin.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, bro. I'm living, bro. It's I didn't even realize it until someone asked recently, because we're talking about something. I think we're talking about groceries, and they're like, "Oh, do you live at home alone?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "Oh wait, snap! No, I have been like for the past 2 weeks." And then I was telling the homegirl that said this, "Yeah, I've been living alone." She's like, "Doesn't it get lonely?" I'm like, "Nah, I love my company. I've been talking to myself." I've realized in this past 2 weeks just how much that actually is.
So how do you talk to yourself?
That's what I'm trying to rationalize, like bring it down.
like
to
you
an
go
Is
to
it
the
while
kitchen?
you're doing things?
Yeah.
Because I realized
bro,
I picked it
That
up from
sort
my
of
mom.
makes sense.
Yeah,
So
right.
when my mom's doing things around the house, she'll start talking like, "Oh, let me take the chicken to the freezer," and I'm just
It's
like,
literally
"Who are
like
you
that.
talking to?" But like she says it.
Like instead of me thinking, yeah, that instead. Let me see. Instead of me thinking, oh, I should wash the dishes, like just thinking it, like, oh, I should wash the dishes, shouldn't I? Like, yeah, you should. It's like that.
Okay, yeah.
confirmation.
But I'm trying to
out loud.
get like a.
It's not a conversation.
Oh
It's-
no, it can be.
You're
Conf-
thinking out loud.
it's pretty much thinking out loud, very much
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Which is all right.
Like my dog probably thinks I'm crazy, bro, because he's
Your
like,
dog's like, how
big
does
man,
anybody
there
do
is
it?
no one else in this house, and you know damn well I
you.
don't understand what you're
No,
saying.
but dogs to be saying, you reckon they're both gonna feed us? He's talking to the
Talking to
other
himself
dog.
as well. Nah, but yeah, I do it a lot, man.
I talk to myself more at work.
You're a weirdo.
That's freaking weird.
No, it
like
makes
in
sense.
the office, bro.
Nah, not in the office,
Oh,
obviously.
right.
But like, I pull up like a profile. I'm looking through it. I'm like, damn.
Rich.
Yeah, like, legit. Like, okay, cool. How you
your
even doing this right
commentary.
now? Oh man, how you gonna afford this? You ask, oh, that's crazy. But you know, like legit, because I can look at numbers, I can see all that kind of stuff, right? And then sometimes they might ask me for certain requests. Hey, can you double check this, that, and then they might provide some details. This is how much I'm looking for. This, that. I'm kind of looking. I'm like, boy. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I work because I have to come with some type of solution. But whilst I'm kind of working it out, I'm kind of like, yeah, that's good. Wow, no. But other than that, yeah,
Is it
not
weird
as much.
to do? I mean, you ain't said.
Yeah.
I do mainly in the shower, but I don't think I've
talking about, bro?
caught myself.
Bro, crazy.
The shower's
Wash
actually the
left
weirdest.
arm.
The weirdest.
Well,
That's
I
actually
feel
the
like
weirdest
shower
place to
is
talk
the
to
most
yourself.
common. No, shower is
well,
the
shower's
most
the
common.
best.
It's okay to sing.
Where
No,
it's like,
showers
no,
are
no,
the
no,
best to
no.
listen to music or to
And you have
think.
conversations out loud as well in the
How
shower.
you gonna have conversation when there's
I feel
soap
like I
running down
hear
your
that
mouth?
a lot.
Yeah. What I was trying to say was,
Nah, I feel like it's the most common.
Crazy. Just give me a second.
Give me a second.
like I was saying. Oh man, that's
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
shower is
Yeah.
definitely the most common. Where it's like,
talk?
no, because sometimes I'll stand there for like a good minute or so and I let the water run as well.
And you're talking
it's
out
like
loud.
you just talk, yeah. And because of the echo, I like the sound that my voice, I like the sound of my voice in the shower. You know, when it echoes and stuff, it just sounds nice. Singing as well. You know, you do singing, you talk,
sound
all of
good
that
in the
stuff.
shower.
You sing without the music on.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes if
I also
That's weird.
in line with the talking, I realize I sing a lot.
Oh, yeah, same.
I sing a lot.
Like without the music.
Like I genuinely, and I think it's a problem sometimes. Like we'll be setting up, I just start singing songs. Like I'm always singing a song in my mind.
You do, you
I've seen
do.
that, yeah.
Okay, damn. You didn't want to.
You literally did that
analyze
while
No,
you
no,
were coming back from the
because
toilet.
now they said it. Yeah,
You guys, no one's gonna pick me up on this. Like, is it normal? Or
I think it's
do you
fine.
go-
Nah, it's
do you
actually
guys
alright.
go, What's wrong
No,
with this
because
guy?
we kind of we don't really do it, but
But I sing a lot. So yeah, in the shower, bro, I don't need the music, bruv. I'm singing the whole song a cappellas, bro, with the reverb.
man,
from
I
the-
I send it with the music.
yeah, thank
and then
God.
I'm
I think you
singing.
need that, bro.
You know what's a very like lit human experience?
I swear, if he says what I'm about, please say it.
Okay, you know when you like, you do something not thinking, yeah, but you're helping out future self, like future self in terms of like 5 minutes from now.
Yeah.
You know, like, or let's say like, you walked into your room, you moved something off the table, put it there, whatever, and you didn't think about it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then 2 minutes later, you walk in with something else in your room, and that space is exactly what you needed. You know?
Yeah.
And you're like, far out, I'm a genius.
The problem is, I would out loud say, "Far out, I'm a
Yeah,
genius."
no, no. Oh, no, that's part of it.
yes.
Or I'd also be like, "Damn, you killed it, buddy."
Yeah, yeah.
I can't say that out
They don't
loud.
make them like you
Days.
anymore.
One time
I love that one.
Bro, I walked in the mirror, I'm like, I'm him.
Yeah, I can see you saying that. I reckon in the mirror after the Snapchats this guy sends, he definitely says that to himself.
Nah,
Affirmations, yeah. Affirmations.
Nah. Honestly, when I dress up for work, sometimes you know what I
Well,
mean.
for
I
work, it's a little bit different. You just make sure you don't get fired.
Bro.
I'm him.
Nah. You know, a bit of fashion here and there. I'm like, nah, I'm actually
Hey,
him.
man.
That's my response.
Laser in that.
So you guys talk to yourself. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, comment down below if you guys are the same. Is this guy taking a phone call, bro?
It's freaking scammers, bro.
Seconds, bro. Yeah, no, scammers are moving mad, man.
Bro, get like 15 a day.
Literally.
I've
Same.
been chilling. No one's been scamming me lately
They
somehow.
check
man.
if you've got a ABN or whatever, and then like they just start ringing those numbers
Yeah.
endlessly.
How's the number attached?
Because you can find everything, bro. Bro, someone can find all our details with a Google search.
Message.
You know when you when you Google my name on the first page, it's not even that far down. It might be like the 6th link or something. Yeah, there is one time Jeremy sent through a message, and he was like, "You guys should send this to this MP, right? Because
heck
they're
is
gonna
going
mess
on
up the
here?"
Medicare system or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
or whatever." And then he sent through, and I was like, "Bet." Give me the
Oh, was it like that?
paragraph, and I'll just copy paste, send it across, right? Now, what must have happened is that these guys turned it into a PDF and then uploaded it to their website or whatever, right?
Was
I've
this a
never heard it.
personalized thing?
It,
Or
was
you
a
just
it had
sent
my name signed on it, everything,
mad
yeah.
scenes?
But that PDF is what pops up when you're like searching my name
Yeah.
on Google now, and I'm like, bro, I actually wouldn't even if someone pulled me up on this, I
Bro,
wouldn't know.
got no idea what's written in it. Right.
Yeah.
That scam stuff is crazy. Because I got a text message ages ago. It said mum, right? And then it had, I don't know if you guys had the experience the same thing. And then it was like, hey, I'm at Woolworths at the moment. Actually, can you transfer me $50?
Yeah.
All right. First, like, actually almost got me, but I realized I had a conversation with my mum over text. So because just popped was a new thing, but the name was mum, like there's no history. And I was like, my mom's not gonna ask me to transfer money, right? So I knew that was a scam. Yeah. And then I think fast forward, someone sent me a text and they were asking me for money. And I thought that was a scam, but turns out they actually needed money.
Still stuck at the station.
Bro, yeah, I was like, and then I spoke to them. I was like, bro, did you need money? Or was that a scam? Like, yeah, bro, I kind of need it. I said, bro, my bad, cuz. But
Oh
yeah,
my
everybody
days.
stay safe out there, though. These scams are crazy.
Getting creative with it.
Speak out. It can't be too nice, man. And that actually really ties in with my crazy case for this week.
let's
You
do
Number
guys,
two, nice.
you guys told me I had one more chance, or this was gonna get axed. From
Yeah, nah,
Back to
hey,
it.
Hey, depending
wait.
how good this segment is, depending how good the numbers do on the clip on TikTok.
Have we even made? We've made like one clip for a crazy
crazy,
case
yeah.
before.
No, I'm just.
I
Playing.
never tried
I'm
it. I
playing.
just
If you
make-
enjoy this, bro, just keep doing it.
It's actually not.
Nah, I think the crazy kids will do numbers. I believe you.
Right. This one was yeah, my research team has done some serious work and brought together another crazy
Worked
case.
really hard on
Him
this
and
case.
his other personality.
This case is titled Ding Dong.
Uh-oh.
Ding
Hello.
dong.
Ding dong dang.
Ding? On the 31st of July 2004, two Colorado teenagers, Taylor Ostergaard and Lindsay Zaletti, decided to stay home and not go to their school dance. So that's the start of it. Two girls in Colorado in 2004, they had a school dance. They decided to stay home and not go. First question, why do you guys think they decided to stay home? I just want you guys to speculate.
They stayed home together.
Stayed home together, yes.
Two friends at home together.
Girls.
Yes, both girls.
They decide not to go to a dance.
Colorado, yeah. What year is this?
Right, dude.
No. Because what year is this?
2004.
Okay.
Do you need
Because
man, is that
because I was gonna say Colorado was the first place that legalized weed, right? So I was like, if it was recent years, then it would have been to smoke up.
Okay.
But
But it was
that's a long
2004.
time ago.
Right, yeah.
Um,
Speculations? What do you guys think? What they stay home
wanted
for?
to vacuum their.
Get out of here.
Goodness gracious.
I know.
You ever ditch school to vacuum? yeah, just go to school.
Damn.
They
Who's
wanted
that?
to go to the shops, buy something.
Okay, go to shops, buy something.
Talk to some boys.
Talk to some
Or
boys.
girls,
Yep.
if they sound.
Someone was having a party somewhere else.
All right.
The
Maybe
middle of
they
the
had
day.
no
Yeah,
dates.
nice.
No one asked them out.
Mm-hmm.
Loose.
Yeah, friends
All right.
protesting. I don't know. They don't want to go. Yeah.
Well, they actually decided to stay home to bake some cookies for their neighbors, and they wanted to drop them off anonymously.
Don't tell me they burned the house.
Damn. They decided to stay at home to bake cookies.
Interesting.
Damn. All right.
So they stayed home. They didn't go to the school dance. They stayed home to bake cookies and drop them off for the neighbors anonymously, right?
Okay.
So they would knock on the doors and run off and leave the heart-shaped cookies. Their names, by the way, were Taylor and Lindsay, right? So they leave heart-shaped cookies on the doorstep saying, with love from the TNL club, right? On the note or something like that.
That's nice.
At 10:30 p.m., they picked the wrong house. They dropped it off for one of their neighbors named Juanita Renee Young at 10:30 p.m. She was startled when she saw the two mysterious figures on her porch who came and disappeared really quick, and then there was an anonymous package left behind, right? She actually called the cops. Cops came. They were like, yo, there's no harm here. They dropped off some cookies or whatever.
Just cookies.
All goods. She was then admitted into hospital the following day because she said she suffered an anxiety attack because of this.
Oh my god.
Right? The teenagers and their families found out that this was what had happened, and that she felt so bad that they came to apologize to Juanita. And then they also decided to offer to pay her hospital bills for the admission for the anxiety attack and stuff.
Damn.
Where do you guys think this story goes? Or if you were Juanita, rather, what would you be doing right now? So you've had your anxiety attack. They've come and apologized saying, we actually just wanted to do something nice. We're very sorry. We'll also pay for your hospital bills.
I'd accept it and then move on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, she definitely wants more money.
Yeah, no, for
low-key,
sure. But
I mean, you're saying if it was me, yeah?
If you were
I'm
Juanita.
not gonna make you pay for this, to be honest.
Oh, so you wouldn't even accept the
Like I already know.
wouldn't
I
make for
clearly,
me.
I clearly have anxiety issues.
this
I
ain't
know
new to me.
about.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
two random girls around. Whoa.
yeah.
but I mean, if they're offering and they're really wanting to,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah.
yeah,
But
that's
like-
cool, but then
yeah.
let it go there.
Yeah, but like, what's
surely.
Juanita's background that she gets scared of this stuff? Like, has she seen, I don't know, bombs or something?
knows?
She's like,
We
oh,
don't-
someone put a package.
Trauma.
As usual,
I reckon
the
trauma.
research team doesn't dive too deep
Yeah.
into it. But we
Idiots.
can get back
You've
to
I reckon-
Relation.
Yeah. Something to get through trauma.
Right.
Love that word.
So good.
It's unpack
Trauma?
it.
Oh, unpack it. I was like, trauma or what? Juanita actually decided to sue them for $3,000 for punitive damages and for a new sensor light.
Wait, what do
Wait,
you
what
mean?
happened to the
Boy.
sensor
What
light?
do you mean?
No, so I think she had to install a sensor light probably because she was
so she
shook
can
or whatever.
see whoever comes.
So she's also now suing them $3,000 for installation of that. as well as the what do you call it? Yeah, the damage. The
If I was these girls, I would have just gone to a hospital bed and said, "Boo!" Just send it to the afterlife, dragging it.
Damn, send it to afterlife.
bro. Now, what do you think of Juanita's actions with this? Is this a drag situation? Like, did she actually drag it, or is she within her rights? Obviously, this is America, where it's a suing
It's
nation.
suing
You know what I mean?
nation,
And
huh?
you can do whatever the heck you want here.
That's drag for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dragged.
It
3
was a kind
racks.
act. It was a kind act.
Bro.
I think she dragged it.
She was actually awarded $900 by the judge from that. So out of the 3,000, she ended up getting. What's the percentage on that?
Boy,
What's the 900?
leave me alone.
Someone
bro.
else help me out because I actually couldn't get that immediately. But it's under a third. Yeah. She was awarded $900 from the judge from that, which obviously means the family ended up paying a certain amount.
Damn.
So drag, bro.
I can understand that.
You actually understand it.
Sort of.
I was shook on this
I would
one right
give it
here, man.
pennies, bro.
It's dumb, but
Bruv.
How old is she?
Oh, you're asking too many questions.
Oh. Yeah. Leave it
Don't look
at
at me like that.
Hey, at this point, I think this guy is just making up cases to try to keep this segment running.
the worst
What do you
research
mean,
team
bro?
ever.
Bro, I was confused on how you can be that kind of. I was just wondering where, like,
be
is
a
your.
what?
I was waiting for the story to turn into, and then 3,000 became 17 million.
Nah, this one wasn't going to get dragged.
Definitely.
Where
I'm not-
I
we
wanted
said
to
3,000
go
there.
with this one here, or ask you guys about, right, is how can someone's.
Yeah, be that dragged.
bro,
Yeah, how can someone be able to drag things to this extent?
Well, that's someone whose boyfriend has never told her stop dragging it with me as well.
Bro, no
the
more boyfriend
cookies had a
present.
laugh hard, bro.
Bro, because this is what I'm saying.
Bro, what do you?
You've been able to know what the deed
Intentions
was for,
behind-
the
yeah.
intentions, and you
Yeah.
found that it was kids as well, right? I know, obviously, if you got something, you end up having anxiety and whatever, right? That's understandable. They've come to offer to pay and all that kind of stuff there, but the suing, the action of like, I'm gonna demand something from you.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're bitter, bro.
because I was just like, am I thinking too altruistically that we should be nice, kind people on this planet, or is she within her rights of like, no, you caused damages to me. This is the repayment here.
Is that any different? I know this is gonna sound very dumb. Was it any different to a mailman coming to quickly drop off something?
Absolutely not.
But then when you open the door, but it just looks
Mailman's
like,
gone by your letter,
the way
your
it's
letter
run-
with your name.
No,
is
hey,
there.
hey,
Oh my god!
The way that like, this guy's run, it doesn't look like.
How does he know?
Bro, the guy piffed like, phew, you know what I'm saying? Where, oh my god, and then you look down, it's just your letter, but
Package or something like that.
yeah, package or something like that. But is that any different?
Slightly.
Actually, I mean, he wears a uniform.
Yeah, but
But she
let's
didn't
just
see,
slide.
she
You
didn't sort of
couldn't really tell. But the point is, someone knocked and ran off. That's the point over here. Because I'm pretty sure it's not like she looked at the cookies and then reacted. She just reacted based on what she saw.
Yeah.
Bro.
So it technically means that
Bro, did you just talk to yourself or
Nah.
what? I looked at her, bro. Where you going?
No, go.
No, what you found?
Go.
Go.
Hurry up.
Oh, God.
I was just thinking, like, yeah, fam, like, are we, like, is this where majority of people would sit where we sit on this table of, like, this is one of those where it's like, not even a bygones be bygones, because this is not even a drag situation to that level, but it's just like someone has done something that has caused you damage, but then you can put it into perspective and you can understand. I'm just like, I feel like I'm the type that moves past that type of a situation if I was in this stage or in this position here. So I'm like, where the heck does the rest of the world sit? Like, would most people take it down that direction there?
It just seems like such a nothing. Like, the only way I can kind of see it, like, because let's say she was, I don't know, a photographer or something, right? And then she missed out on work the next day. So then she's like, yo, I had a $3,000 gig, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, but you also got to remember how much of a twat you sound like when you, like, I don't know, you're suing because someone left you some cookies, right? Unpaid wages over some cookies.
So
that
she was
scared
awarded.
you.
So who pays the $900?
Oh, it have to come from the families, yeah. No one came,
Damn.
that one
Kids,
came from the
right?
families.
Yeah.
Oh, not even the kids. It came from the
Came from-
parents of,
yeah.
the girls
So-
and things like that.
Hey,
Oh,
can't
man.
fault her. She tried.
Well, that'll teach
And
you to
she
never
got her
skip
money.
school again, huh? Oh,
A
this
ball,
was a
man.
setup from the parents.
This is a setup.
Parents
What do
must
you
have
mean?
found out that the kids were skipping school.
This guy's
And
bad.
they were like, hey, one of you just drag it to show them to never skip.
Never
It's
skip.
coming out of the parents' pocket.
Yeah, but
So
Bro.
then they should have just given them the money back.
A school ball as well. Wasn't even education.
So it
The
could have been
girls
fun.
Just didn't want to go to the dance.
Yeah,
it just
they-
haps.
Oh,
They're never
I
gonna
know
miss
what kind
it
of
again,
girls
eh?
these were.
What?
not the cool ones.
Okay, yeah, leave it at that. Give him the space, bro.
What?
I don't know if you want to go into it like that, but in line with the parents and like just not knowing what your kids are getting up to, there was a madness going on this week, actually.
This week.
This week, yeah. Craziness, bro.
It was all over the news.
Was
All
it?
over
Yeah, 'cause I
Tik-
didn't
it was on the
actually-
news.
Wait, which-
Yeah,
which one?
it was on the
Yeah.
news.
International.
All over, bro. There's
All over
TikTok accounts that
TikTok,
are going, in
Instagram.
Scotland, we're here for
Yeah.
you, and this and
Everywhere.
That, yeah.
Because you guys were going crazy on the Instagram.
I wouldn't call it going crazy.
Yeah, like,
It was
like
one
genuinely
There's
think there
literally
were
one
3
message on the
messages.
first day and then another one yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like a massive
bro,
3
I'm
messages.
not gonna lie. It
exchanged,
felt like you
bro.
guys go boom, boom. This guy said a whole message. I was like, I want to check this out.
Who? Send any whole message, bro.
Nah, I don't know. I scrolled down. I'm like, yeah, dude, this you guys are going crazy. I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it looks like something big has happened. So please fill me in.
It's interesting because I think we all saw this in isolation.
Yeah,
Like, we all
everyone
saw
saw
this
that.
kind of
Yeah.
separately. And even at the time, I didn't realize there was anything. The situation itself was big, but I didn't realize that everyone was talking about it. Because I'd only seen like one person reshare it or something like that, right? Anyone that actually remembers their names? I remember their names.
I don't know. Say
Alright.
the names.
So, this week, it's very, very tricky because there was also more revelations that came out yesterday as well, and it actually opens up a bigger conversation about that parental thing,
Yeah.
for sure, which is kind of where this flows on from. But this week, right, or last week rather, there was a video that was going around of these 3 young people in a room, one recording, one being the victim, and then 2 being perpetrators, right? So 3 young people and then a victim, right?
Cool. Got it.
So yeah, there was a young girl pretty much. Right? I think there's so many layers to all of it as well because I think when we were talking about it at the dinner earlier this week, we're also just like, there's clearly a lot more in terms of how that little girl ended up in that situation herself, or even the way she was speaking about the situation or how she was, you know what I mean? Like even in post, all the stuff we're seeing now is like, yeah, everyone's tapped here,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like literally, everyone is tapped in this situation. But there was a video of a girl being pretty much abused by these other 2 individuals around her age as well. Right?
How old?
How old? 15, 16? I believe 15,
Around
16.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punching her,
Damn.
hacking at her with a knife kind of vibes. Literally
Bro, it
punching
was
her
a
in the
lot.
face. It was a lot,
was a
bro.
lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It was
You guys saw
graphic warning, obviously, for people
Nah,
as
like
well,
it was
man.
to a point where it's like, you know, when someone's trying to beat someone up, is one thing, but when someone's trying to torture someone, it's another thing.
Yeah.
It was like leaning on that torture kind of thing where it's like, no, look at me, like, because I want to hit you, like, look at me, like, don't cover your face, like, all like that's like, god damn, bro, like, who's teaching you this?
And what I was saying was like peak on all parties because like you look at the girl who's obviously being subjected to it, and she's saying things like, "How many more are there?"
Yeah.
Or yeah, do it. Just don't hit my eye, please. Watch. Be careful of my eye. And I'm just like,
It's actually heartbreaking to watch it.
bro, I was just like, what led up to this situation? What's your relation with these people? Yeah, what has been going on previously? Because this is obviously clearly a look into something that's not new. Yeah, a look into a common occurrence. And I'm just like, this is madness. So that's pretty much what was going on. There was a photo of her afterwards. She was battered, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, it was
Bad
really
enough,
bad.
bad enough.
Really, really bad.
So
About
wh-
14 to 16 probably.
Where
or
was
something
this?
like
Like
that. It was in Queensland, right?
They were between they were between 12 and 15. I think no one's even turned 15 yet.
and you said wait.
This happened in
Yeah,
Queensland. Yeah, I believe
Wow.
Queensland. Right. So that was going around, and now it's apparently you said news, international, all that kind of stuff. Actually, because I'd only seen the first initial post and then the one that you've sent.
Millions of views.
Right.
That's everything.
I don't even know about all the TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where the story then unfolds, where the perpetrators are going. Bro, that's one of the main things I wanted to talk about. How her account was getting followed up afterwards,
Bam.
and I was like, "Where is our world at?" Like, wait, what?
Bro, like I think one account nearly hit 100K at some point or something, like 50K or something like that.
Ain't
The
no
views
way,
were going
bro.
crazy
wait.
as well.
Whose account?
The person that
one of
beat
the
up
main,
the kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the person that
Yeah,
beat up the
The
kid,
bad
Yeah.
person in
the
this
bad
thing, yeah.
person, their account is.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
So they
thought
posted
it would've been
videos
the
after the incident.
I thought it would have been.
Even
Yeah.
even the
Yeah,
victim
the
as
other
well.
one,
She's
bro.
also
Her TikTok's gone
she's- hers is
mad.
going- yep,
crazy
yep,
followers,
yep.
whatever.
yeah.
Like, what are they following for?
Bro,
I don't know.
you're asking the wrong person.
I don't know.
So that one spun me as well because I was like,
Shoot.
oh damn, they're actually getting followed up because of this type of a video. Like, let me actually try to see what it's looking at right now.
There's so many fake
131
accounts, you can't even-
Yeah.
Is that her followers?
On what?
Instagram.
IG.
Wow.
How is Instagram not taking down the account yet?
The thing is as well, the account
But the thing is, can
has
Instagram
no,
even do that?
you know what I mean? The actual account has no content
Yeah,
of this
true.
thing.
Yeah, which technically.
Do you know what I'm
mean-
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
The
their
content
mine
does
is
have
too.
is freaking.
That's all like
horrifying.
gone as well. What is it?
The content that was on it though is horrifying.
Yeah.
Like kids posting, like I don't. You see like the stories and
Yeah, mad stories.
bro. Swipe away.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. That's the one where you delete everything. You delete the app and you reinstall it.
Yeah.
Just in case your FBI agent's looking at you through the phone, man.
Yeah.
But so yeah, the story unfolds where the girl's going viral, all that kind of stuff. There, as in the main, I guess, perpetrator, as well as the victim as well, is putting on sounds. I don't know. You guys will tell me about this. How she's using what was the song?
Like trending sounds.
Trending
like,
sounds or something like that.
Yeah. F me up for
Get more
life.
views
type
on
thing,
that.
Yeah.
Bro, and those views are getting run up, and I'm just
15
like,
million or something
do you want to manage our TikTok? But bro, this
God, it's
Oh
so
my
dark,
days.
bro.
views are getting
Before I ask if you're okay, do you want to manage?
bro. But it's a mad sitch, bro. And then obviously yesterday we see, I believe the mum of two of the girls who actually, so two of those girls were sisters, and the mum of those two, like that were actually abusing.
Because you assume like, yo, okay, I can tell what kind of parenting situation this is, all that kind of stuff. You go like, I don't even know if this is an appropriate word, but like, are we allowed to say like trailer trash? Like that's what I assume. Like that kind of thing where it's like parents basically don't know anything about their kids.
That's immediately what you assume, right? Yeah. Especially because
horrible, bro.
you look at the room's all messy and stuff, and just like, oh, there's clearly some. I mean, this is two things can be true at the same time as well, where it's like living situations must be peak still, but it can also be true that maybe there is a loving parent within the scenario, and that was what it looked like was presented with the way the mom was presenting. Hella stories, right?
Stories, but also I think she like just wrote a whole
Notes, paragraphs, all of that, talking
posted
about how
those.
like, yeah, these girls are messed up. I've been trying to help them, but I've literally reached my end with them.
Yeah.
Reach your end with
My
girls
end
who
in
are
trying to help them out.
As in, like she
But-
said,
but-
they
but
come
for-
from a loving like family. You know, they were given everything, but all of this is just completely out of her control.
Said like they
Like
just
she
walk
tried,
all over
yeah.
me, everything.
Yeah.
She's like,
But just to confirm, is that the mom?
The
The
mom
mom
of
is
two of
the
the
mom's
girls
account,
that
yeah.
were
Two of the
attacking.
girls, yeah.
That were
Okay. So
attacking
she's
because
saying
apparently
that she
two
can't
of
do
them are
anything.
sisters.
Okay.
So there's three, like I said, there was
There's
three
two of them
attackers,
sisters, yeah,
one recording,
and then one, yeah,
and then
one
two girls,
Yeah.
and then the actual victim herself. Yeah.
Damn,
My bad. That burp did not want to come out.
that's crazy though.
yeah.
But yeah, so where I was going, the mom was obviously coming out talking about all that, and I was
The
just
mom
like,
sounded like I don't want to say the word
distraught,
civilized,
sincere a
but
little
like
bit.
yeah, no, but she also sounded like a lot smarter than what I pictured
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
mind.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
She made sense.
She made sense.
She made sense.
sense.
Yeah.
She was saying like, yo, none of these kids were meant to be home, like all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
These
yeah.
girls walk all
She
over
was talking
me.
about how
I'm
she's
always trying
actually-
to tell them to stop do this, stop do that, but they don't care about anything I
Yeah.
say. Like, all the, she's like, I don't know what to do with these
you didn't
kids
see any of
anymore.
this, huh?
Nah.
She's talking about, literally saying, I've literally
Should
reached
have gone
my end.
crazy on the group chat with us.
Bro. But where I was kind of curious was like how does that get to that point? How do the kids? What's up with this
Sorry,
guy?
I don't want to say because I'm gonna have to cut it out.
Like, how do the kids gain that much control of the situation? One. Two. How can the disparity between how you conduct an act be so different to how your child? But we've seen cases of
I
that
think
where you have
influence is
parents where their
everything, man.
children
But
are
that
serial
young
killers.
dose is crazy, especially if the parent is complete opposite of assuming,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's
All right,
it is one of those things because like even with influence, like let's say they have bad friends, right? If they know what their parents' standard is, they know they have to come home to this standard. There's still gonna be that little bit of fear in them of like, oh, I just don't want to face the consequences of being in trouble with mom and dad. Forget law, forget this, forget that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, 'cause I feel like that's even what kept most of us in line. It's just like, yo,
Do you think police was the first thing that came to my mind?
Word,
Nah, bro,
never.
it's what my mom's gonna say
I've
to
never,
me back.
genuinely never once in my life considered the police.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm like literally, I've never
This is
thought
my
of
dad.
the repercussions of the cops, the criminal
Yeah.
justice system.
Yeah.
Oh, JV. That is not what came to mind. It's the whooping
Yeah.
that I
I'm
will
gonna get-
receive from this action is literally what first
For
comes
the
to
next
mind.
couple of
man.
days.
Yo.
Not for today.
And the fact that I can then never hang out again.
Yeah, man. Bro.
They'll always use the same excuse.
But then it is weird when it's like, okay, so why does this kid just not have that feeling at all?
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Like towards the parent. Like, why do
Yeah.
they not fear the parent
Yeah.
enough to? That is very interesting.
How do you put the fear of God in your child, bro?
Do you gonna smack him? Because I know we all say we wouldn't smack our kids, all this kind of stuff. But
I think it's
how
too.
hard would you smack your kid to stop them from doing something?
Nah, in that situation, I think it's too late to smack the kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's smacking you
La
back.
la
Bro,
la
and they'll
la.
record it.
Yo. Yo.
But they're gonna catch that bounce. Hey, you don't think I'm gonna hit you back?
Bro,
You know,
they'll punch you and yell world star themselves.
La la. Imagine this. The mom goes to hit him. Yeah. They go, you ain't built for this.
Hey, this is not you.
I've done this before.
This is not you, man. It's crazy.
It seems like these two girls are just very
Menacing.
far gone because even afterwards they just weren't like remorseful at all.
Right.
You know, just with the things that they were posting as well, you can tell you guys enjoyed what you did.
What was one
And
about?
you
Like,
guys-
thanks for making me go
Yeah,
viral or
thanks for
something like
making me
that?
go
No way.
viral.
Yeah,
all
after
those
all that?
videos. After all of
wild,
that,
bro. It's
that's all
wild.
that they're posting and stuff. And it's like,
Oh, man.
clearly this was something that you guys had planned for a long time. You had it in your mind and you're like, okay, we're going to execute it. And even just with the mum, when I was reading everything that she was saying, I kind of felt sorry for her a
Oh, yeah.
little, where I was like, you can tell, but then I don't know, because there were a lot of things as well behind the scenes. Like apparently their brother is in like prison for something as well. So it's like, okay, can you really sit here and say that you tried your best when like all of your kids, something's going on with them in terms of like they're stuck and, you know, having stuff to do with the criminal system and all of that. So, I mean, there's obviously definitely more, you know, she's probably just trying to like save herself in this situation and not get hate from people. But yeah, I don't know, like at 15 to have this, you know, going on, like it's actually bizarre. Like it's actually bizarre.
Is wild.
All right, because it got me thinking about something else. And it's funny you think like when you say that, sorry, about like being 15, having this going on. Like, are there things that you can do in your past, even at that young of an age, that ruins your future in ways you don't even understand yet, right? So it's like, let's say she becomes 24 and she's gonna date a guy, and then he finds out that, oh shoot, you were that girl that did that. Nah, sorry, I don't want to be here. You know, which is kind of mad because she was 15. But then I'm like, to be honest, I get it.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Because I would be
Fair.
one of those guys.
I'll be okay with something like that.
Even if
Really,
she's
bro?
changed.
Yeah, even if she's changed, bro. Like, that's too much.
Like for me, actually, it could also affect your career. I don't know.
Because it's viral, it's gone everywhere. Like it's literally
it's
worldwide. You cannot escape that
Millions
video.
and millions
Yeah, you
of
actually
views.
can't escape it. So regardless of where you are in your life at 24, all people have to do is search your name and that video is there, like for life.
Which is,
That's insane. Because imagine as an employer, you figure out that this 24, 25-year-old, 10 years ago, 15 years old, this is what they did. But they're good for the job. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the boyfriend one, I don't even know. Is that even understandable?
It's a lot.
Because even there's a lot of things that people actually tend to do that people say, yeah, you did that. That's not really me. But hope you find someone for you. You know, I don't really see that's any different. So I'm kind of okay with that part. But in terms of career and everything else, it becomes a bit tricky.
Man, raising kids is hard, eh?
Fam, we're talking to someone
It's
just
hard.
before on the way here. He killed me, man. He's like, at this point, this is what we're gonna do. Started serious talk. He's like, at this point, this is what we're gonna do. All right. We think like this. I think like this. You think like this. We all think like this. Right? I'm sure we can get another massive group of people who also think like us. Let's start up our own institution. And it's funny because this isn't the first time that I've heard people bringing up these types of things.
100%.
What do you think being Amish is?
True.
You don't think this is exactly how someone felt a long time ago? And then, like, just to convince people, they're like, God said it.
Bro.
God did.
God did.
Ay,
Bam.
curry out
But
here.
that's what.
Trying to figure out if like social media is one of the reasons why.
Big one.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
for sure. It's a massive
Big
motivator
one,
for
man.
these kind of things. I mean, you know you're going to go viral.
You're gonna go, viral.
I'm sure, because I was thinking about that. I was like, how would a video like this get out? It must have been a thing of like,
Let's post
you know,
it.
teenage drama, whatever. Yeah, it's like, oh, we'll go viral in our town.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, why is this going so far? You know what I mean?
Bro, but like,
But
Have you no shame?
There's
Oh
that
yeah,
part.
yeah, absolutely.
At
But
15 though.
Damn. But at the same time,
Nah, I had shame at 15.
I had
I
shame.
had shame at 15.
My
yeah, we're
goodness, bro.
Bro, what?
Fam. God forbid I spell something wrong in a message, bro. I had shame for that. These guys have no shame about putting up actively
I mean, that's
a
that.
video of you abusing.
There is that,
But
but then
listen,
for us,
bro.
we're contributing to that.
What is that?
So we're not any better than them.
What was that? What was
Like
that?
we added to the views.
Because we added to the views, we
Nah, it
added to
popped
the
up on my
followers.
it popped up on my timeline. It was my fault.
You liked it, I don't know.
Sad one. Okay, yeah,
But you get what I'm saying. Anyways, like we've contributed to the growth of that. You know what I mean? Like, why aren't we banning the page or the video or whatever it is?
Or
Get
why are
that
people
taken-
following even?
Yeah,
That, I don't
Like-
understand that.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, if I don't know how it works, but if 10 people say let's ban this, let's report this, I'm pretty sure Instagram or TikTok would actually take it down and say too many people are reporting this. I don't know what this is, but I don't like this. But instead, there is more people that's following the page and contributing, commenting, and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I don't think we're any better than them by doing so.
I'm definitely not in the same category as someone who.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely better than
No, not us,
I'm
obviously.
definitely better than that.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'll be, but because for me, the way I look at it is, if I see some type of video and I follow the page, it means I like the content.
Oh, yeah.
It means show me more.
I want to be updated.
I want to be
Yeah,
updated.
that's fair.
Is there a part 2?
Wow.
That's what that means to me.
So this is very worrying. The scenes that which we are.
And it's scary, bro.
Scary.
Because now everyone else can probably, like other 14, 15-year-olds, like, okay, I can pop off or I can be
Yeah, if I
viral.
do
Everybody
that.
will know me. Yeah, but by doing something like this. And now there's no limit to it. Because who would have thought you could become viral from violence, right?
Yeah.
It could be for you saying stupid stuff, obviously, but violence, I don't know. Now nothing's like sky's the limit then.
Well, hopefully justice is served in that situation.
On a more positive note, I like the topic that you sent in.
Yeah, the partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, I've seen people do this like so different. Obviously, you go out on a date with your partner or whatever it is, and you guys the type to sit across 90 degrees angle. Because that one caught me off guard, right? There's this old couple, not old, but they're on a nice
Like
date.
here.
They did the 90-degree angle.
I like
It
that.
looked
That's my
good,
favorite.
bro.
That's
Oh
my
90
my-
degree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm here.
Yeah.
They'll be like here.
Damn.
No.
By
cuz.
choice?
Yeah, bro. That one is amazing. I love it.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
sleep
then.
on it. Don't sleep on it.
That
Listen.
was like rock pool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
that's
sleep
it.
on
They
that.
had it like that.
Bro, yeah.
I was looking, I was like, why is it like this?
Guys, 90
We
degree
sat
angle.
like that the whole time.
90 degree angle.
Okay.
It's something I haven't really seen before, but when I saw it,
It's intimate.
I said, "This is
It
this
is.
is this is beautiful."
You know what it is about the 90-degree angle, right? It's because you can hit him with.
Bro, yeah,
You
yeah,
can hit him with this.
yeah, cuz.
Bro, that's
this
how the
one.
dog started eating
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spaghetti
yeah.
together.
Because across the table,
You're
it's too
far
deep.
apart.
It's too deep.
Across the table's obviously just
Depends on the table, but most times the table's too deep.
Across the table, the food is the main thing.
The food is the main thing. 100%.
You know?
100%. The food is between you guys with the table. I mean, obviously.
Next to each other,
Next to each other.
you
like
guys
this.
are the main thing.
Yeah. But also,
90 degrees,
next
everything
Both.
is balanced.
Yeah.
is the balance.
Okay,
It's the
yeah,
Balenciaga.
yeah.
It's the Balenciaga.
So, oh, do you like this?
Bro.
because it's crazy because I've seen from what I've seen, 80% is across, 5% diagonal.
How many percent is left, Mal? I'm so sorry.
Getting mad is not an answer.
And then the rest is next to each other.
I
And
said the rest.
15%.
Ah, him.
Yeah, but next to
Bro.
each other, right? And then this is a funny thing as well. When I observe that even more, right, is you see the level of engagement. You can almost kind of see the love.
Bro, how bad was your date?
No, what is it? It's not
That
bad.
you watch everyone else.
No, you know when you see something that you never seen before, and now you're like,
Now you're
why?
intrigued.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
diagonal one, I'm like, why? And then I'm just kind of, I stood there for like
Bro.
2 minutes. Bro, so
Bro,
gentle.
waiter's like, are you going to order, bro? Do you need a seat? Man saying,
Can you move my seat?
but not genuinely.
Bro, no, what do
it's
you mean?
because of this move. It's
Bro.
literally because of this move here.
Wait, no, but hand also sits on the thigh perfectly. If
You
do
get me,
that one,
Bro,
yeah.
hold on.
This, yeah,
Wait, hold on.
Fam,
Okay, she got to be on my left then. Yeah,
if
yeah.
you can engage,
Yeah.
let me move this mic so I can do this.
And you're still eating.
My guy, if you can engage in this,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
you ate literally, figuratively.
Yeah.
My guy,
Yeah, 8.
Ma was trying to go on a date right now because of the pressure I'm applying with this position.
But Ma, what's more romantic out of those?
No, that definitely was nice because we did it for your birthday for rock pool and we were sitting and it was just, it's definitely more intimate. Like you're closer, you can do the hand grabbing very quickly.
Relax,
Like you don't have to switch the plates. I can just reach over. Your plate is
I
right
didn't
there.
say I would like that,
My-
but
I have to include that one because it's gonna happen regardless. But you know, like the plates are just easier. So I think that needs to be. But they don't set it up like that often.
yeah, most restaurants ain't
Sadly,
gonna
they
set
don't.
something like that, bro.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
you're
I
right,
want to
yeah.
know though is like, you know, in old movies when they have like those banquet tables and then one person would sit at each end.
Oh,
Like,
the
did anyone actually ever do that?
Far.
Fam, that's when it was an arranged marriage. Back then.
Because that kills me.
He's 55
Bro, that's
years
the one
old
where
and
you
she's
meet your bride
18.
on the day.
No, the bride meets you. You've been preying her as the king of, Ethelwald. You've been preying this gal for time. She just met you now.
Yeah.
She just turned prime 18.
Bro,
And
what?
you just this is your 55th birthday. You got married.
Sometimes she's still 17.
Bro, honey, she is not trying to sit next to you. That's that
Her
banquet.
birthday cake is a wedding cake.
Fam, is
Oh
bro.
my
Nah, that's
days.
wild, bro.
We need to we need to bring some of these ancient figures to the stand.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say we need to bring some of these ancient things back.
Yeah, I was like, where you go with this?
But we definitely need to bring some of these people onto the stand for sure.
I want to ask
Because
this.
Let's still
I
stand for
gotta
that.
ask him these questions.
there's a lot of things that we've let fly in the history of humanity.
How do we let that one fly?
I was actually
Henry
thinking this
VIII
is separate.
So interesting.
Huh?
Bro. Henry VIII is so interesting. The man was killing his wives.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't want a divorce or whatever.
It's actually peak.
Married, beheaded, died. Married, beheaded, survived.
That's the
That's
thing.
the order of all
wow.
6. Yeah. That's one thing I remember from year 5 to now.
Bro, there you go, man. Kept that in.
Four?
When was the
Yeah.
last time you used that one?
Now.
Whoa. What's going on here, man?
Yeah.
But genuinely, man, I was thinking this genuinely because, like, there's some things that we've actually just we've just accepted as history, but none of us have actually deeped the craziness of it. But that's a whole nother bag for that one there.
But that was interesting.
But yeah, that arrangement, you're very, very correct. That is. It's
Have you ever
nice.
done like this?
I don't like the side by
Bro,
side.
Mao did that for our
much.
first date.
no,
Our
that-
very
Girls
first
like
date.
it.
no.
I
think
hated it.
I don't know.
you don't like
I don't
it?
know
I
why
don't
you
like
did that.
it.
What was
I
your
don't-
first
I
date?
don't
Where'd
know
you go?
why.
Where'd you take me? Yeah, vanilla.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Nah, see,
Random ass place.
I know.
see, vanilla is where you gotta do that diagonal vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
just don't
sa-
go to vanilla at all. Sorry,
Yeah,
to the
Vanilla's
business.
nice.
I'll be there once. It's a really
Nice.
nice restaurant.
This guy's trying to get the bag, bro.
Yeah. Next to each other, it's not a dinner. It's not a dinner thing.
Bro.
It's unless it's like one of those, just kind of casual catch up.
Dessert.
Dessert by night.
Side by side. I don't know any situation where side by side, unless it's a couch and I'm at my house.
No,
bro.
side by side.
we
No,
sitting side by side?
bro. Haven't you been to those places where it's like the
Where there's no more space for you guys in the
Nah, not
proper
like
table
that.
or what?
Where you're facing the window.
They face the window,
But
but
that's
it's like, but
stools.
Like on the stools,
but it's
yeah.
no, but it's like the chair is comfortable. Like when you lean back, it's nice, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
right. It's like I want to sit there,
Talking
but I
about
want
cushions.
I want to sit there too, right? Ah, fine, look,
Nah, man.
right. But low key, if you just get something like what Noah was saying, the food is not the main thing. You guys are the main thing.
Like, we have to
Ice
do
cream, dessert, on that kind of vibe. You stop it. You know what I mean?
You stop. No, you stop eating it. I want some.
You stop, bro. You serious?
You know what? Sit over there.
I said time out, man.
Oh my days.
Oh. But yeah, low key. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
side by side is the worst one in my opinion.
Yeah. Just doesn't make sense.
So side by side, we're saying 9 degrees is the best.
If I'm
degrees is
excited about the food and it's a casual date, yeah, like
Opposite.
let's sit across each other.
Yeah, across is the standard. I
Across
think
is
for
the
most
standard.
part,
It's
isn't it?
just
Across
easy.
is the standard, bro. Yeah, but now I'm interested to try this side
Or
by side.
what you can actually do is start across and side by side.
Moving is mad.
What the
Moving in a
hell?
restaurant is mad.
Listen.
Only
Wait,
two
what do you
of
mean?
you.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You sit across, you enjoy your meal. The meal's finished, whatever it is, the waiter comes, takes the plate away. Right? Now from there, just conversation. You have the conversation sitting across. And I was like, hey, let me sit next to you. All right. And then now you guys kind of end the night.
Getting closer and closer.
Now you end the night, kind of sit next to each other. You get me?
Yeah.
But you don't start sitting next to each other. You get me?
How long do y'all stay after the meal's done?
Depends what kind of restaurant. Bro, if it's one of the Chinese joints where I'm leaving within 4 minutes, bro,
Get
like
out of here.
In and out, bro.
Finish.
Bro.
Pay,
hey, yo, I'm gonna go pay. Oh, then I don't need to sit down when I come back to the table. All right, let's go.
Depends on how busy as well. Like if waiter's just running across.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant like busy. Like
You've
a
got
lot of people
something
are trying
on.
to get a seat, then I'll move.
Bro,
I
even
will
if they're
never
trying to
move
get a
quick,
seat,
bro.
bro,
I'm
using my-
here.
Yeah. Bro.
This is my real
I'm
estate.
using my 90 minutes.
Yeah.
100%. I wanted to dive into something because it's been on my mind for so long, but I don't know what I'm waiting for anymore.
Hey, do these chairs make your tailbone hurt? Bro, I just want to get couches so bad. My ass hurts,
How
bro.
are you sitting?
I know
That's
where
just
I had
side by
a
side
tail
so
before,
bad.
before evolution. The place I had a tail,
Right.
hurting me.
Nice.
Catch you soon.
Hey, soon, man. I mean, we've hit the subscriber count. So studio is only right
Oh
next.
yeah, it's around the corner.
It's around the corner, clearly, bro. We literally have 1,016 subscribers, bro.
Let's go. Do you want to
rich.
dive into your thing or you want to save it?
want to, bro.
Just do it, bro.
All right, episode 4, and then we can get out of here. You know what I mean? After we get into some more things if we want to. Anybody need to go anywhere?
No.
Nah, just
Yep.
I'm doing the... Huh? Yes. Okay. I mean, we've spoken a bit about how we think the world is kind of crazy right now, right? There's a lot of things going on. There was something that came to my mind probably a good month ago now, right? And I think I've mentioned it to you guys, obviously, as well already. And I don't know, I think I was waiting for a correct episode. What's wrong with this guy? I was waiting for a correct episode to bring it up or whatever, or correct conversation, but I may as well just do it now so I can get it off my notes. I was thinking about, obviously, I'll give a bit of context, right? I was reading my Bible, right? And the context comes from a religious or Christian point of view, but then it gets expanded to the rest of the world as well. Mm-hmm. And I was reading about, again, King Solomon, right? I think I mentioned briefly about his bad decisions last time. He's back, bro. This man is the most interesting don. I swear. It just doesn't make sense what happened to this man. I was reading about him, obviously, right? And I saw how he's gouged them. You know, he died for Nyash, right? He died for Nyash. Literally died for Nyash. Learned from his dad. Bro, he had everything going for him. Was honestly the promised child, the golden child, the good man, right? Nyash got in his mind, lost the plot. And everything was going crazy from then on. But then I was deep in it about how, like, all the other kings as well, they were doing a madness, man. None of them were following what they needed to be following. And I was like, fam, there were people in the Bible spoken of previously, like King David was spoken of like man after God's own heart, Abraham, God's friend, Moses spoke to God face to face. And then I started looking at our own world, and I was like, bro, does God have any more friends? And I'm expanding this now to all people who have certain, I guess, religions where they have monotheistic religions, a God. Like, in any of those places where there's a deity and they have some kind of a religious authority that they, I guess, are subjected to their lifestyle, right? So Christianity, Islam, I guess under Buddhism as well is a God. Yeah, under Buddhism, Hinduism, like there's multiple different types of, gods and stuff. But like any religion where there is that, within that, do we think that there's any of us who, if these gods were posted up, any of us, can we be counted as friends of, okay, so for us, God, can we be counted as God's friends too? Are we living right? I'm just saying, are we living life in the way where it's like, yo, that's the person I'm proud of, bro. Right? And I was just saying this about the rest of the world, like, have every single one of us just completely, like what is it about this world that makes it so hard to, like, live that kind of a life, is what I'm going with it.
Like, to live the life.
So a question I put here was like, does this world make it extremely hard to live spiritually? Is that how you pronounce it? Spiritually. Like, does the way our world is set up make it extremely hard to live spiritually? And I'm talking about everyone else is also religion as well, not just us as Christians, yeah? Because I know about Muslim brothers where it's like, obviously you're not meant to drink, but they will. But they're like, no, but I will, I'll just pray about this and I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'll be fine, As Ramadan's coming up. As Ramadan is coming up.
I forget what event we were at where they were like, I don't know if it was the thing that you were emceeing or something else. The rhythm where they would like come up for a free shot, whatever, but you got to answer a question or something. And this guy runs out and like, what's your name? He's like, Muhammad.
Big man, do you know what this
I
is
was
for?
like, hey, just lie, bro. Jay. His name's Jay.
But I was just like, I know people where it's like, I'm not, like, that's why I was expanding it to anyone who has some kind of belief, because obviously for us as Christians, we can have our understanding of that, but everyone else, think about it in this way where it's like, what do you think that is it that this world is not conducive anymore? Or like, have we just bombarded with so much extra noise, so many experiences, whatever it might be, that it's actually so peak to live a proper spiritual life anymore now? Like any of us, I feel like in some way, shape or form, we've all, even though we try not to, we've all concocted our own comfortable version of our faith. You know what I'm saying? In all different aspects, like everybody. Yeah. We've all essentially concocted our own comfortable versions. And also, there's so many bad examples of people of authority within faith messing up.
I was watching a mad one this week.
Oh, what'd they do now, bro?
I don't know, did I tell you? So there's this pastor, right?
Oh, is this the one with the daughter and the...
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. I mean, you have to
explain
say.
It.
I have to explain it. So basically, and famous pastor as well, right?
My goodness, bro.
Cheats on his wife, steps down from his church, whatever, moves in with the mistress straight away pretty much after the divorce and marries her within 9 weeks, something like that. And it's like, then he puts out like this video, this is like a year later now or something, he puts out a video, which also like his father is the one that officiated the wedding and all this kind of stuff, which I'm like, bro, this is moving mad at this point. Like, and then his daughter was like, I don't think my dad is repentant, because repenting is turning away from your bad decision and saying, I apologize and I'm not doing it again. Getting married to the mistress is not that, right? It's like, sure, maybe like she was saying like my parents' marriage wasn't all that. Like they were just faking it in a sense, like to
fulfill the role.
In a sense, you know how like you always want to imagine that who has the best marriage in your church? The pastor.
Yeah.
Right? Which is cap 90% of the time, bro. I've seen so many pastors where it's like, oh, you definitely wish this person was different or whatever.
I say you wish this person was your wife instead or something.
Or
like
that.
Like, how did you see that? What was he doing?
Surely you've seen that as well before. I can.
Sister Brown, good worship service.
What? Yeah, good.
He's good.
He's standing.
You are looking robust and
standing behind her the whole time. Sister Brown, you look good.
Come on.
Oh man. But yeah, and like the daughter, like almost a Q&A type thing. She's like, my dad doesn't talk to me. I don't talk to my dad. All that kind of stuff. I'm just like, bro, like, the part that even spun me the most is like, I know damn well, especially with how church folk think and can be super judgmental around this kind of stuff. It's like, fam, if any of us right now said, I'm going to move in with my partner, unmarried.
Mess up.
You know? But then how's this guy doing that post-divorce with the mistress and then remarry her? But it's like, oh, shoot, hold on. There was also a gap where, you can't tell me he wasn't smashing cheeks, right?
You was gonna get married that fast? Yeah, definitely.
100%. 100%.
That is wild. That's actually wild.
So it's like, and I was like, bro, how many
Did Donnie move in with her before they ended up getting married as well? What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, he was running.
Yeah,
no, 100%. He was just like, this is formalities. We're just doing
my guy pulled up
formalities.
to church the next day and said, God is good.
God said we have to, bro. You know when you start, itchy ears start folding pages that you don't want to hear. Or God said we need to be married to have sex.
Bro.
God also said,
don't be doing the mazines.
Don't be doing this.
Bro, and that's why I was like, bro, we are all mezzing up.
We'll finish.
I think when you were saying like bro, God say, oh, this is my friend or whatever. And now obviously we're applying this to all faiths, but like I can only speak based on what I know of God, based on my Christian faith, right? I think God would say that about
friends, though. Do you know what I'm saying by friend?
Yes,
friend and child is very different stories here. Because when you're a child, as like we're all children, sorry. You know when we get elevated to that friend position with our parents, it's because
you're their favorite
aspect. Because you can always love your child, right?
It's almost that
despite
thing
how
of,
they're
yo, I'm
messing up.
done raising you. In
Yeah,
a sense.
and now you're conducting yourself as someone, right?
that I like.
That I like, that I
Yeah.
respect, and someone who has clearly completed the course. Your
Yeah.
Udemy says 100%. As a child, you can be failing,
Flawed. Yeah.
flawed,
Well,
and I
think
still love you,
this is
right?
the thing. Like, I think with God, it's like you're never gonna get to that level because your father is flawed, right? Your mother is flawed, and so that's why they can be like, oh, his flaws are almost as little as us. You know, I think it's a little bit different, but I get what you're trying to say with the analogy. But
Yeah,
it's
the
like with
analogy's-
God, there's never gonna be flaws, right?
Yeah, the analogy is more meant to present the issue of you're not meant. You don't have to do anything to deserve my love as my child, but
Okay.
now you're actively
Yeah.
doing
You're
things
doing-
to make me proud as a
Okay.
friend.
So this is where I was gonna say, yeah, I think this is where the child and friend thing separates. Is that like, I think God could look at a lot of people and be like, "Those are my children," right? But with the friends, it's like they're messing up, but they're trying not to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
As opposed to intentionally messing up, or even like messing up and just it is what it is kind of thing. I think those are the ones where God would be like, "Oh, that's my child."
Would you all say most of us are trying not to mess up? No, I'm just talking even just
I
life
talk about in general.
in general in this world. Are most people
Like most
try-
people before their God's not trying to mess up.
Yeah.
It's-
Because
it's-
I'm
it's
like,
hard.
how numb are all of us getting to
Trying
the
not to mess up. Sorry,
Mess
from
up.
like a spiritual point
spiritual
of view,
point
or
of view,
just
life
like
decisions point of view, bad decisions point of view, all that kind of stuff,
I-
everything, bro. Because I genuinely think,
There's a lot of people that don't care, bro.
bro.
There's a lot of it. I'm trying to justify by the people that I know, but I'm thinking that there's also.
or is
a lot
it
of
just
people that
getting
don't
harder to
Okay,
not
so that's
be
what I was also
able
asking
to-
that too. Like, is our world just also now at a point of not
Think
being
it
conducive?
Might be
Has it
harder,
always just been
getting
that?
harder.
You know what I'm saying?
But like,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, because it's like,
Bro, we're finished, bro.
No, actually,
We're actually finished.
Do you think
I
our problems
genuinely-
are the same still, or do you reckon our problems have
since
changed?
the start of humanity,
Bro,
Sure.
I think that we are one
don't
of the
think the problems
worst
are that different.
human generations. I'll tell you why I also
No.
think that.
I think we're one of the best.
I'll tell you why. Because with knowing all of those things that have happened in the past, we are still
Still-
messing up.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with us?
But life situations are different now. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if situations are the same. Obviously, they're not the same per se. You know, every generation things are progressing. There's different issues coming about. Even when you were talking about, you know, in terms of like spiritually, like, is anyone getting things right? Is anyone doing things wrong? I think we're living in a time where it's really, not really hard, but like it's hard to try and be a spiritual person in this type of world just because of okay, to be spiritual in any sense, you know, Muslim, Christian, all of that, you're going against the world.
Brain.
Always.
West,
You're always,
in the
like,
West.
regardless.
The West, yes.
In the
true.
West, I think it's a big difference. Like, genuinely, there is countries out there where God is the head of the state. They genuinely, like,
There's no going against
pretty much everywhere in the
anything.
Middle East right now, right? I think Morocco is the only Arab nation that like they have a secular government, right? Everyone else is like, no, we are a Muslim country,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like our standards are Allah's standards,
yeah.
right? There are other I mean, I know Poland. I don't know if this was just theatrics or whatever, but like they've got a statement that like Jesus is the king of Poland forever.
Word.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't know how much it's like, you know, been ratified or whatever that word is. But I think there are places where it's like it is commendable to follow God still. I think the West is a place where it is not commendable to follow God. And I was having this conversation with friends recently. I'm like, I think it's a weird thing here where where they try and make it seem like the default setting for a human is no faith at all. And then you add that on during
Yeah,
your
add
life,
it.
Yeah.
right? Well, I don't think it's like that. I think spirituality is part of the human experience, right? And I think it's quite an essential need. And I think that's why, I mean, this goes into a massive topic on a bunch of things, but it's like, I think why people love the whole crystals and energies and charging this and that is because it's spirituality without the accountability, right? Nothing is sin, right? I think that's the thing that humans don't like about God. We don't want to say we don't like it about God. We might not like it about religion, whatever, but ultimately it's about God, right? Every faith really has this for the most part.
With a theism, some kind of deity has some kind of accountability.
Right?
That's
There
what-
is right and wrong. I actually
Yeah.
heard someone say this today. Like, he was saying, like, yes, we are inclusive as churches, all this kind of stuff, but God by his nature is, now I know this sounds mad, but God is discriminatory. You don't just get into heaven. You have to believe in him.
You have to believe.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, so he's
Bro,
like, he
the way that shake,
right?
people.
And so, because that's why he was saying, like, no, it's not just about accepting this thing and this agenda and that agenda and making it, showing it in the church. Like, no, like,
It's deeper.
God discriminates on salvation.
I was gonna say you have to finish that sentence.
Salvation, that makes sense.
No, you're right though. Yeah,
And he's saying, so by that, God also then discriminates between sin and sinner, right? All that kind of stuff. And it was a really well put together thought.
Who's this?
I'll send you the video. He's a bishop or something in England, like 50-year-old black
Not
British
much
guy.
typically that's nice come out of England. Bro.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And they were having a debate around the whole, like, what's it called? Forcing LGBT weddings in churches.
Like
Oh,
mandating
that
or something
one's
like that.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Because he was saying, he's like, look, like our society, it's accepted. Like that is what it is. But like in church, you can't falsify what the word already says just to appease things. People stand on different parts of that. But yeah,
I mean, it makes sense.
Something. Oh,
It makes sense in terms of if you live in a society in which
I'm stuck in the convo, bro.
if you live in a society in which obviously the rules and whatever it is aligned with God, then obviously it kind of makes sense. But in a situation in which you mentioned where it's like, is this what it is by default, and then you just add your faith on, then it becomes very different.
Yeah, which I think is then when what's the next step of that? And someone actually posted this on socials today that we know.
All right.
That it's like the next step is, okay, start teaching people from young how ludicrous it is to believe in God. You get what I mean? Because then as they get older, they're not going to add that onto their life, and then you have one mentality to drive as a society.
Bro,
Interesting take.
something else that was added that also made me, I guess, get in line with this, and something else that added to this conversation was in Melbourne Fashion Week when it happened here. There was where it was written Allah in Arabic on the clothing all over it. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember seeing something like that? But then also not long before that, there was the joke that was said on the project.
That was mad.
Yeah. So that as well, I was like, fam, it's either there's no more respect for people's, especially there's a lot of respect for people's identities and stuff nowadays, but people are now also removing how spirituality plays a role in a lot of people's identities and cultures as well. Specifically, culture is a big one.
Culture's massive,
right? And there's no more, like, you're mandated to respect identities, but not mandated to respect that aspect of people's identities as well, because the things are flying. I was just thinking of, like, especially the Allah on the clothing one. I was like, bro, the smoke that the Muslim community has and the respect they have for just like, bro, don't use this name in vain like this. And you know that the vim that they're on, if you do, and willingly to do so. I was just like,
and along the lines,
bro, ain't no way I'm writing like
even the Holy Trinity, the one that they
did
the
bikini,
with the
that was
bikini,
mad.
for
remember
Nike
that.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn,
it's just
that's too far.
ridiculous.
It's just weird. I think
Like, it's
for me, I'm
actually
also
ridiculous.
like genuinely, if something doesn't mean anything to me, why would I rock it or mock it? Either one.
Even why would I meaningfully press into it knowing that it means something for someone else?
That's the thing, right? Like, I have zero understanding of like Ganesha, right? Like the god, right? I think Hindu god, right?
Yeah.
I have zero understanding. I'm gonna mock it.
Yeah, to be honest, I never understood that. Like, why? I just never understood that. I'm like, if you
why
don't
mock
believe
it?
in it,
Right,
you don't
this time-
understand it, you let it be
Yeah.
and let them believe what they want to believe. I'm pretty sure there's stuff that you believe, right? But I'm not going to mock
It's a
it.
tricky world,
You know,
bro.
they used to give Khaled, like DJ Khaled, like a lot of flack, the Muslim community, because he would wear chains that say Allah, but they were gold. Like that alone, because Muslim men only wear silver, right? So like that alone was like enough to make people go, hey, yo. And like, fair enough. If that's disrespectful
right, yeah.
according to the scriptures,
Yeah.
then it's disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
Or out of line, or whatever you want to call it. But it's like now, just wrapping up people in clothing that's weird. Also, like,
Unnecessary.
it's not that impressive. That's fashion. Like,
It's like, you know, you're gonna get hate for it. Like, why are you doing it? Do you not have anyone that's there
I've used that
questioning
shit.
the things
Yeah.
before they go through the process? Because it's like, surely that clothing or that piece of clothing had to go through different people to be approved, and it's like none of you guys just have the moral compass to realize that maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
that's also
Maybe it's not
speaks to the fake inclusivity, right?
Yeah.
And fake diversity and all this. Because genuinely, if you had friends of different backgrounds and all stuff, you're not doing
Call
that.
you out on it.
You're not doing that, right? You no, forget letting it fly. You already know not to do that. Right?
Yeah.
Same thing. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It's
But like I said, man, it was an interesting observation. I was just looking at the world. I'm like, is it either society is not. I mean, I don't know if society ever has been, because you go against the grain when you believe something different, right? But like, is it peak now? You know what I mean? As our society, for someone to be a spiritual individual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, yes, it's interesting scenes, man, where we're at and what we've got. But I mean, that's something for you guys to continue to delve into and you know, conversate or reflect on, or drop it in the comments also, you know what I mean? But I was like, yeah, man, where's God's friends at?
Do you think I was having this thought recently. Like, do you think like the white
Say it
I don't know,
fully how you need
I'm
to
gonna
say
say it. I'm just trying to think exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, like the white social justice warriors and all that kind of stuff that will defend like every cause. You know how like they are super defensive about like racial things regarding, let's say, black people, or racial things regarding like First Nations people, all that kind of stuff, or even a lot of like Middle Easterners, Muslims, whatever it might be, right? Do you think they wouldn't like those groups of people as much if they realized how much those groups carry values that are similar to the white people that they don't like? I'll explain.
Yeah.
Let's say a lot of ethnic parents aren't with a lot of this gender stuff and, you know, all these different identities and all this. Like, we can be honest, the way we've heard some uncles and aunties talk about certain things, it's all the phobics, you know?
I said all the phobics.
You're not lying.
Like, do you think if they realize that a lot of ethnic people don't fit into those molds of the inclusivity that they're trying to apply to them, they would stop caring so much about ethnic people? You get what I mean?
Well, I think because, I mean, when we look at the bottom line for a lot of these things as well, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff affects the bag.
100%.
I mean, one aspect of it being
It's
corporates,
all
one
ends up
aspect
being money
peop-
related.
yeah.
Everything's money related.
Another aspect, not even necessarily being corporates, because it could also just be someone that you like,
Human
from
touch,
high
yeah.
school. You know what I mean? That is also personally things. At the end of the day, it still comes back to virtue signaling. They're still just putting it up for the sake of showing I'm into this. No one is taking the time to dive into what the community that you're trying to
What they actually
rep
need.
or support. Not about what they need, but what they're about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yeah, I think for some things, especially when it comes to some certain ethnicities or cultures, we can make generalized comments because they all typically have a certain, I guess, faith attached to that. So you can literally just look at the faith and apply that to the rest of the culture that subscribes to that same faith, right? You can look at that, like no one is taking the time to then look into, like you said, the beliefs that a lot of these communities or cultures hold. Because you're right, it goes against genuinely, like those, if they
saw what's going on in Uganda right now,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if they met these people,
You got no support, none of that.
fam, they ain't trying to let that fund to that charity be shown on their tax file record or something like that. You know what I mean? We didn't know. We weren't aware. We weren't aware this is what they were doing. We just were trying to help them out, and we didn't know that they hated women. Like things like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it all comes back to like it's
tribe
done,
name woman haters.
bro. It's done literally it's done from the point or from the place of this protects my bag, or this makes me look like a better, more moral, high-grounded person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
They don't have to agree with it, but they're like, if this affects my bag, then I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So, Ron, I'm just gonna listen. I'm just gonna allow it, follow you guys. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, bro.
It's a peak world, bro.
You know, there's a lot of things we don't agree with, but we just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Try again, no?
Did you say?
Speaking of listening,
There we go.
people need to listen.
Yes.
Need to
sir.
wake up.
Listen to
Yes,
Nori.
People need to wake up.
Listen to Nori.
Yes.
I might give them a little bit of exclusive to this wake up call.
Okay.
But not too
Get him that
much.
side profile,
Yeah.
man. Sitting next to him side by side.
It's gonna make it so hard to find a good thumbnail because this guy's been playing around with this the whole.
I'm not
Man.
gonna be in the thumbnails.
All right. There's gonna be a lot of mums dropping dead soon. If you guys don't stop swearing on your mum's life,
Oh.
Alright, you people need to knock it out. All right, cut it out.
Mom's life, cut it out.
Mum's life,
Mom's
cut it
soul.
out. Mum's soul, mum's
brain?
Mum's what was the one that goes to the spine,
Mom's spinal cord.
spinal fluid.
Oh my
That's
days.
it. Yeah,
Who says
I've
that?
heard this one.
Mom's toes.
Toes.
Bro.
Cut it
Bro,
out.
Chunks drags it on my mother's career.
Not gonna lie,
That's the safest one.
worth sacrifice.
No, that was safe.
You guys need to cut out all this. Oh, my mum's this. Oh, my mum's that. I've seen brothers, literal brothers,
Lie to each
say it
other?
to each other. Mum's soul.
Bro,
Bro, the other brother looked at him.
real quick.
Bro, stop.
But you know what's the worst? Yeah. One of my friends says, like, bro, mom's life, I was there. And I was with this guy. He was not there.
Nah, he's
Crazy
trying to.
flatline.
Literally.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, put your mom on. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, you're right. Stop it.
It's
We love
getting
our
weird.
mums.
I've never
It's
been
getting
able to
very
do that.
weird.
I've never been
No
able to
way.
swear on anything in general.
'Cause
Like
I-
people
I-
always ask me, say so. I'm like, I actually don't swear on anything. I've never been able to do that.
Oh, you didn't grow up around Muslims, that's why. Say wallahi, say wallahi.
Yeah. You never said I swear to God.
Nah, bro, I
No,
can't
say
do
that.
that. That one is
For me, the
messy for
furthest
me.
I've
It's
gone-
definitely slipped before, but I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't do that.
Purposely
Yo,
said
it.
but when it's part of your
Vernacular,
yo,
daily.
bro, crazy.
Mom's life, it's crazy.
Like, like
Soul.
the furthest I've gone is say swear. Like, not on anything, just say swear. That's it.
Yeah,
Bro,
But yeah, they gotta stop with that.
yeah.
brain, dog.
Mom's life.
I swear, if I hear someone say mom's fallopian tubes or something,
my
Nah, nah,
we
nah, nah, nah.
have digressed. We have digressed. Bro, yeah, but it's
Tell him off, no.
mom's
Tell 'em
daughter.
off.
Bro, imagine the daughter being, bro, mom's daughter, I did it.
Oh, me.
Bro, I'm the, oh yeah, it's peak.
Yeah.
Oi.
But it's funny. I mean, was that terminology that we were using at our time as well? Because I know the kids these days are sending it, like 14-year-olds. I'm like, were we saying that at 14 like crazy?
I was saying G-O-D.
Crazy.
G-O-D.
That was fly.
That's also boring, bro.
That was, bro, say G-O-D.
On guard.
G-
is
Yeah,
nice.
That, yeah.
God.
On God, G-O-D. Yeah. That one. Heard that a lot.
There's a lot of wallahi for me as a kid.
Wallahi.
Around me, not
Yeah.
me.
Just
Yeah, I heard a lot
clarifying.
of
Yeah,
that
wallahi,
too. Say
bro.
wallahi.
Damn. My one's promise.
Oh,
Say something.
Mummy.
yeah. Daddy.
I did hear a little bit of promise.
My one was promise. I'm like, bro, I promise I actually mean it if I say it. Yo, like,
Nah, but then if you say promise, they say swear to, and then they'll, you know what I mean?
I said, no, I promise, bro. I don't say swear. I promise.
Yeah,
That's
but,
it.
but for us, promise, or for people,
Promise ain't
promises is
That's when
Yeah.
the bad boy comes out, brother.
You touch thumbs.
Hit him
as
with
well?
the bro. You forgot about the interlock. Pinky swear, get the interlock
Yeah,
and the
there's
touch
interlock.
thumbs, bro. Come on, man. That one there, I promise
That's
you, I'm not
deep.
lying, ref. Yes. Now the kids got to stop, bro.
this
Stop
how I know
with
this
that.
guy was a nerd at school, bro.
Bro, we went to the same freaking school.
Yeah, I know, but me,
alright?
you were
we're in the
different in
same
school.
social group.
Bro,
so
me
try
and
to
you-
call, if
no,
you call me a nerd, you're a nerd
Bro,
too.
you only became cool in straight up. In year like 10. Yeah.
Very
Say swear.
late.
Wallahi.
Mom's soul.
Year 70, 80, and 9.
Nah, it was
fun as
yeah, it was,
steel.
it was long day.
Maybe
for me,
even year 10,
Be shaky?
be shaky.
Yeah,
Then
man. The
year
11 apparently I came cool, bro.
You know, this guy's like, this way you guys hang out?
You know what? Just be an honest person so you don't have to
Be an
say
honest
that,
person,
alright?
man. And maybe
So you
God
don't
will be
ruin
your friend as
mum's
well,
life,
man.
please.
Who knows? We'll see about that.
Exactly.
100%, man. Get us the heck out of here, dog.
All right, thank you for joining us for another episode of Disruption Podcast.
No. We knew someone was missing.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on 188 next week. We do have a guest.
Baby.
Um,
We said that last week, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
no,
good.
we actually do. But yeah, peace
Yeah,
out.
we do. Love.